the ball, it's going to be a world of hurt for Washington to be able to defend that.
Huskies have struggled on the road. Like a lot of teams, they've been much better at home. I always talk about a fast start for Oregon on the road. I think a fast start at home, because the Huskies have not done well on the road. Establish that personality here at home early if you're the Ducks.
Kind of set the tone and break the will of the opposing team right off the bat. I mean, I don't think Washington's going to go away all day long just because of who they're playing in the Oregon Ducks. And then how many chances you get to play the number one team in the country?
That's right.
I mean, Joey, I can tell you, when I played for Oregon, we played Washington multiple times and they were number one. And we played them probably 3 of the 4 times way better than we ever should have. We threatened them up in Seattle every single time we played them up there.
There you go.
And they were number one in the country and we were bad. So it happens. You got to come out, set the tone right off the bat. So I think setting the tone fast at the line of scrimmage, I think you do a world of good for you.
Touchdown, Ducks!
This is Duck Football from Learfield.
Uh-oh, Brad's buzzed.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's starting with the woots. And now a speech.
I just want to say that friendship is about heart and brain. Who's with me?
Good thing.
Ducks seniors getting recognized on the field here at Autzen Stadium as the OCCU pregame show continues. Hearing from Washington head coach Jedd Fisch before Oregon head coach Dan Lanning next segment. What does Coach Fisch think the keys to this game are from the Washington perspective?
Our guys believe that when we do execute offensively, defensively in the kicking game, then that gives us a chance to compete with everybody and beat teams that are favorites, let's call it. On the same token, we also know that if we don't play at our best, then we'll certainly have a huge challenge in front of us. It is not a team that we can just be okay and win. So we know we're going to have to play really good. We can't turn the ball over. When we get down in the red area, we're going to have to score touchdowns. We're going to have to take the ball away from them. We're going to have to find ways to put them in long down and distances, and then we got to get off the field. So we got to work it out for us, but our team's excited and ready to go.
Coach Fisch talking about the keys to the game from the Washington perspective. They've struggled on the road because they have not executed a lot of those keys that he just mentioned over the course of this season. And Autzen Stadium, certainly no slouch of a venue to play in.
This is another opportunity to go into an incredible environment, very hostile environment, probably the most hostile of all of the environments, I would assume, on Rivalry weekend. It's going to be loud. It's going to be energetic. It's going to be enthusiastic. They're fighting to become, undefeated this season and then get ready to play in the Big Ten championship game. They've got a lot that they're excited about in terms of how they're playing football right now. They've got some guys, I'm sure it's their senior day, so they have older players that just got there or have time to graduate. So I would.
I need you to stay safe, please. So always sing with me. So put your phone on D&D. That means do not disturb when you're driving and when you're going from point A to B. I need you to stay safe, please. So always remember this beat.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Babes, what are you doing?
What? I'm just mowing the lawn.
No, it's blazing hot and dry out here. Don't you remember? Smokey Bear says,
avoid using power equipment when it's windy or dry.
Where'd you learn this?
Oh, it's on
SmokeyBear.com with many other wildfire prevention tips.
Right. Thanks, honey bear.
Because remember, only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Welcome back to the Toyota Coaches Show with head coach Dan Lanning. Coach, second bye week of the season. How does this bye week different compared to earlier in the season when you had only played a couple of games?
Just a little bit later. We have a better indication of who we are as a team and what areas we can grow, what our strengths are, and what our weaknesses are at this point.
So, recovery week for that week, or do you start really working on your next opponent in that week?
A little combination of both, right? Making sure that we get our legs back and put ourselves in position to play the way we need to be able to play, get stronger in the weight room, but then also, take a glance ahead of what's going to be coming down the wire for us.
Can't believe we're getting down to the end of the final game of the regular season. I'm going to go back to August, fall camp. Early season, you had a group of guys, you knew sort of who they were. How are those guys different? How is this team different now than what you had coming into camp?
We talk a lot about growth, and I think consistently throughout the season we had growth moments. This team is something that I've always talked to them about.
Our national anthem. Going through with the colors that'll be presented, our big flag coming out to Autzen Stadium, and let's listen in a little bit to America the Beautiful, and then our national anthem. Now the American flag spanning from each 30-yard line. And everyone will stand as the Oregon Marching Band presents our national anthem with fans filing in. Kickoff between Oregon and Washington here coming up. And now, time for our setting the stage for Oregon and Washington. Dusty Hara down on the sideline. I'm Joey Mack. Wrapping up the OCCU pregame show, Jerry Allen and Mike Jorgensen have the call in the Country Financial broadcast booth. Next, it's Rivalry Weekend on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
We know you're a fan, but is Ducks pride in your blood? Here's your chance to prove it. This season, Abbott and the Big Ten are kicking off the largest blood donation competition of our lifetime to fight one of the worst blood shortages in a generation. Simply visit bigten.org/Abbott to sign up for the We Give blood drive and help settle once and for all that the Ducks give the most spirit. Again, visit bigten.org/Abbott to sign up.
At Willamette Valley Cancer Institute and Research Center, we help our community fight like a duck by providing individualized cancer treatment close to home. Our teams utilize the latest immunotherapies, advanced radiation technology, robotic surgery, and leading-edge clinical trials at conveniently located centers in Eugene, Corvallis, Florence, Newport, Lincoln City, and now Albany. You're unique, and your cancer treatment should be too. Find out how you can fight like a duck at OregonCancer.com.
Celebration in the Washington booth down to our left. Wish that was us.
Yeah, you always feel, that sour taste in the back of your mouth.
Instant classics the last three times they have met.
Three in a row.
3-point games.
And all Oregon on the wrong end of those scores.
Oh, how gut-wrenching.
Even though that we know that it's not the same team from last year, it's still the same program.
Motivation's overrated. Our guys have to want to go out there and execute at a really high level.
Pitch it to James going left. Gets to the corner and scores. Fade run out to the left. Was it caught? It was! Touchdown, Evan Stewart.
The stakes are high right now, so being focused on this week and being focused on this team again.
Got a block. 10-5. Dylan Gabriel. Touchdown, Oregon. Pump down sack. Wow, Mateo Uiagalelei is winning. Up the middle. Buster 5.
since the beginning of the season, we talked about playing our best football at the end of November. Well, we're there.
Washington.
So this is our opportunity to go play our best football against a good team.
This is Duck Football.
Get out of my way! Slobber knocker, baby!
Learfield and the Oregon Sports Network bring you live play-by-play coverage of Oregon Duck football. Today's game is brought to you by On Point Community Credit Union. People are the point. McDonald's. Download the McDonald's app today and earn free food with every purchase. And score a cheeseburger pack for $14.99 every Duck football game day. By U.S. Bank. Proud sponsor of Oregon Athletics. U.S. Bank. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC. By Toyota. Let's go places. And by Coors Light. Choose chill. Proud partner of Oregon Athletics. Celebrate responsibly. It's game time on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield. Now back to the Country Financial Broadcast booth and the voice of the Ducks, Jerry Allen.
Welcome back to a very chilly Hodson Stadium on this Saturday afternoon, the last day of November. I don't want to make a big deal out of it being so cold, but normally Jorgie's got shorts on. He wanted to show how tough he is today, so he's just got boxer briefs on. That's tough. That is tough.
Oh, boy. I'll tell you, I've not been cold before a game wearing shorts all these years, in every single game, and it's a tradition. But today I'm questioning myself.
We've questioned
an hour and a half or
years.
2 hours before the game, I was cold. It's like, holy crap, what did I do this for?
Oh, my gosh. It is a chilly one today. And Joey Mack sitting up behind us who's making sure we're all on task today. Do I need to get out of here early so he can go put pants on, or we got another break we got to do? Are we good time-wise here? We are.
Yeah, you're great.
Okay.
More of this, please.
Much better now. Much better now.
The cold winter coats that we have, in fact, Dusty Harris wearing his coat down on the field. I get that, but we got ours on up here. But if you didn't know it, you'd think we were wearing dresses, short dresses. They're long coats, and they are the best. Never happened to us.
Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you.
It is senior day here. Normally, or quite often, you're saying goodbye to the seniors for the last time at Autzen Stadium. We don't know that that's the case. And we'll talk more about that as the Harley begins to warm up down below. The Duck is on the back of the Harley. The team just entering the tunnel from the HDC. As the captains will lead them down and come out. Oregon's going to be in a uniform combination that we have not seen before. The gray pants, the black tops. Here comes the Duck, and here come your Ducks. A combination uniform-wise. And Dusty here, I'm going to get down to you for a moment and talk about those unis, because they are, I don't remember seeing these before.
Yeah, they are a clean look by the Oregon Ducks. They are wearing their silver pants with the chrome helmets with the wings, and then the black jerseys that have the diamond plates across the shoulder in the wings, an ode to both iterations of shoulder patterns that the Ducks have worn throughout the 2000s. It is a good look with the silver numbers and the green outline. They are look good, feel good, play good, and tonight it's off to a good start.
Captains are down on the field right now getting ready to come out. And it looks like Tez Johnson is one of those. They see 15. I'm not a bunch of guys over there now, and I'm not sure if they're all going to come out. Herbert, who is all the seniors had their introductions before the ball game, and 31 of them, and it was pretty emotional. Betcher's there, Tez is there, Dante Manning. Wow. Those guys have played a lot of football for Oregon.
Home team, Washington, the visitors. Number 42, you're going to speak for your team. All right, gentlemen, for tonight's game, we're going to use the coin from the Big Ten. The football player is heads. The Big Ten logo is tails. What's your call? Calls tails, which is the logo. Is the logo. Washington has won the...
There you go. You know, there's been really no rhythm to the flip of the coin who wins or loses this year. It's been back and forth. Oregon's won some, they've lost some. It really hasn't made much difference. But the Huskies
will receive.
Win the toss. They want to defer. Oregon will get the ball first. When we come back, Ducks and the Dogs. Oregon, Washington. It's a rivalry. It always has been. On the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle.
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild. There's dancing, binge-watching, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Pepsi is proudly distributed by locally owned Bigfoot Beverages. Go Ducks, drink Pepsi.
This season, the Ducks have their eyes on the ball, and fans have their eyes on the bundle, the McDonald's Game Day Bundle. Score big with the new cheeseburger pack, including 2 of the classic cheeseburgers you love, a 20-piece chicken McNuggets, and 2 medium orders of our world-famous fries, all for just $14.99, only on the app. Must opt into rewards at participating McDonald's, valid through 2024-25 football season. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Welcome back to Autzen Huskies in their white uniforms with the purple trim. Oregon in the silver pants, gray if you will, black jerseys, chrome helmets. And Jordan James is deep down to our right. Oregon will receive to our right, so Washington will kick it off. Grady Gross, 57 kickoffs, only 18 touchbacks. So an opportunity for return. And it's normally Woodington back there, but Jordan James with Jaden Lamar. Boy, the noise, the fans bring it here at Autzen Stadium. It is definitely in a home field advantage, Oregon.
Filled in nicely, too. I mean, 30 minutes ago, I thought, gosh, are they going to fill this place? It's plumb full.
Yeah, and they're still walking up the ramps. Here's the approach to the ball, foot into it. Fireworks go off, and this ball's going to go to Lamar from the 3-yard line to the 10. 15, 20, gets through the 25, still his feet to the 29-yard line. Solid return for Jaden Lamar, the 5'11", 200-pound sophomore. And we will go first down Oregon at the 29 left hash. Ducks average 34 points a game. The Huskies have allowed 20.5 per game. Huskies give up about 312 yards total. Oregon, 447, an average total offense for them. And here's Dylan Gabriel. From the shotgun, Tez is in and starts out to the right. And here's a give right away. James goes left, cuts it outside, get a little room. They'll go across the 33 to the 34-yard line. They'll mark him out at the 33, a pickup of 3. So Tez gets the start. Wondered if we'd see him tonight or how soon.
Little short run into the boundary there, so not a lot of room to be able to operate for Jordan James, but he picks up 4 yards on first down.
Second down and 6 from the Duck 33. 2 wideouts each way. Now in motion comes Ferguson to the right, making 3 receivers out there. Now he comes back and will block for James up the middle. Gets a hole and gets it across the 40. They'll put him at the 40. That's a 7-yard pickup, and that's first down.
Boy, if he could keep his feet, there was a lot more to be had, but somebody got underneath him. Terrence Ferguson blocking a defender for Washington. They were able to just get to his feet and knock him down.
First down at the 40 of Oregon left hash. Gabriel from that shotgun snap. Back to throw, first pass of the game. Plenty of time, dump it short over the middle. That's James out of the backfield. He'll go across the 45 to the 48-yard line. A quick 8 yards. Jordan James just drifts out of the backfield right up the middle.
Safety valve. That's your safety valve guy right there. X's and O's. We talked about it before the game. Just dump it to the guy right in front of you, usually the running back. Nice, safe play.
Quick play. Here's the give. James again. Big hole up the middle. First down, running across the 40, inside of the 36-yard line of the Huskies. Oregon went with tempo. They didn't wait. Got right up to the line and ran a play. First down at the 36 right hash. Oregon going from our right to our left as we look at Autzen Stadium, Rich Brooks Field. 16 yards on that run by Jordan James. Tez and Stewart out to the left, all alone, Holden to the right. And from the shotgun with James to the right of Dylan Gabriel. Claps of hands, doesn't get the snap this time as Ferguson adjusts to the right tight end. Motion comes from right to left. The snap, back to throw again. Off little play action, swing it out to the screen. Ferguson's got it. Flag down, I believe, at about the 34. Ferguson will go to the 30, but I think there's a flag down at about the 34-yard line.
Over on the sideline.
Across the 40.
Nickel shift. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
Yeah, did not see the illegal shift. Holden came in motion all the way to the left. I watched the replay. Did not see an illegal shift. But it's a 5-yard penalty back to the Husky 41-yard line. It'll be first down and 15. First and 15 for the right hash. Two receivers go each way for Gabriel. Snap and back to throw. Straight drop. Time. Dumps it and caught. It's going to be Ferguson. Big tight end catches it inside the 35 to the 32. So you pick up about 9 of that 15 yards. Maybe 8. It'll be second down. And let's call it 5. You put the ball right 32-yard line. So second down and a long 5, almost 6. Ducks ready to go in a hurry. Gabriel wants it. Got the snap. Going to hand it off. Nope, throw it over the middle. It's Tez. Or Holden, rather, from the right side. He gets the first down as he's tackled on the 21-yard line. Trayshawn Holden with his 34th catch of the year. First down at the 22-yard line of Washington. Right hash underway first quarter, no score. We played a little under almost 5 minutes from the pistol formation now. Holden comes all the way in motion to the left. And a handoff again. James up the middle, almost busted. He'll get to the 15. He'll get a good 7 yards on the first down run.
Good push at the line of scrimmage and holes for Jordan James to run through up there. Really nice opening drive here by Oregon. Keep it going into the end zone.
On second down and 2, the snap. Give it to James again. Up the middle, picks his way inside of the 10. He'll get a first down to the 9. 11-11 remaining. First quarter, no score. Ducks on their initial drive. Lamar gives them a good kickoff return to about the 29, and then they've operated from there very efficiently.
Whittington in the game now. Sadiq as well.
Second down and goal, or first and goal from the 9. Gabriel ready for the snap. Claps of hands, gives the ball. Whittington going right, goes inside, 1, touchdown Oregon. Whittington kind of got lost, a bunch of Huskies and Ducks on the right-hand side, kept his feet. Looked like he started to stumble, Georgie, but he got through.
Yeah, he was kind of slow getting to the hole. We could see the hole open from up here because of the angle we have. It was like, go, get there. He fought his way through, kept his balance, and got to the end zone for the touchdown. Nice opening drive for Oregon. If you're Washington, you can't continue to sit in a zone defense and try to defend this team.
Oregon will kick for the extra point. By the way, Thaddeus Dixon, who is a cornerback, had him around the legs and couldn't hold him. Whittington kicked out of that tackle and scored. Whittington, 5th touchdown run of the year, and it's 6-0 with Sapping an extra point coming up. Snap, place, kick up, and good. 7-0. Oregon takes the opening drive down and scores, and that is another touchdowns for teachers. All season long, On Point has been making a donation of $1,000 to the Eugene Education Foundation for each touchdown the Ducks score. Here's another $1,000, and it's 7-0 Oregon. Ducks will kick it off to the Huskies when we come back to Autzen. Full house again in our Country Financial broadcast booth here on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Dear autumn leaves, you won't be covering roads alone this season. Take on fall in the powerful Toyota Tundra or tackle trails in a Tacoma. Head to Toyota.com for more info. Toyota, let's go places.
At U.S. Bank, when they say they're in it with you, they mean it. Not just for the good stuff, the grand openings and celebrations, although those are pretty great, but for all the hard work it took to get there, the fine-tuning of goals, the managing of cash and workflows, and decision-making. They're in to help you through all of it, because together they're proving day in and day out that there is nothing as powerful as the power of us. Visit usbank.com to get started today. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, copyright 2024 U.S. Bank.
No matter what you do or where you do it in Oregon, SAFE is with you, helping injured workers return to work and preventing future injuries. SAFE, workers' comp that really works. Learn more at SAIF.com.
Welcome back to Autzen Stadium. 7-0 Oregon, the early lead, and about as an efficient a drive as we've seen all year.
No doubt, Jerry. 9 plays, 71 yards on the drive. The Toyota drive summary for Oregon to open the game. 4:18, it took off the clock. Noah Whittington, a 9-yard touchdown run on 1st and goal from the 9. Sappington extra point, and with 10:35 left here in the first quarter, that was the hometown address in Ontario, Oregon I grew up in, right there. 10:35. I love it. Okay, I just had to say that.
Oh, wow.
Dylan Gabriel, 3 for 3 for 27 yards. Jordan James, 40-plus yards rushing on that drive. Oregon just great push at the line of scrimmage. What a great job by Oregon as they get up 7-0 here quickly. 10:35 left in the first quarter. That drive summary brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places.
Yep, Ducks will kick it off. Sappington will set it near the at the 35-yard line, almost in the center of the field. And deep for the Huskies should be on the left-hand side is going to be, who is that? Nata? It is. Normally Keith Reynolds and Denzel Boston would be back there for the Huskies. So Davis and Nata back. Here's the approach. Foot into the ball very high. Not deep at all. Going to be caught at the 10, but not at 15-yard line. 20. Gets through a little slice to the 25. Will go across to the 27. And then piled up right there.
Kind of an abnormally short kick that we don't generally see. I know that the cold air is going to affect the ball and how far it flies, but that didn't go very far normally.
It almost looked like he pooched that on purpose. I don't think that was designed to be a deep kick. We're going to have Dusty in a moment. He had a better look at it probably from down there. Dusty, in fact, Dusty here downstairs, that wasn't designed to be a deep kick, was it?
No, I think it just got caught up in the air, and sometimes when you have cold air, ball's not going to fly as far off the kicker's foot because it is chilly down here.
So first down, Will Rogers.
Damon Williams.
Yes, not Will. I really thought they would start Rogers. It's going to be the freshman Damon Williams, who is 39 of 53 passing, and he can run. 2 wideouts to the right. First play is going to be a pass. Back to throw, plenty of time. Goes deep down the right side. He's got him, and the catch is made. Was he inbounds, though? Did he get a foot in? Apparently he did. It's going to be a catch for Jeremiah Hunter.
Boy, and Hunter went right at Jabbar Muhammad, and he's open. And I tell you what, they better stop this and take a look at it, because I think when he caught that ball, he fell out of bounds, no feet in bounds.
They're going to run a play. They didn't look at it. Hand the ball off from the 40. Inside of Oregon's 40 to about the 37-yard line.
How you don't just take a look at that. Again, one more look at that long pass play. It was really close, man. Really close.
Pickup of 2 on that first down run to the Duck 37-yard line. Right hash, 2nd down and 8. Jonah Coleman is the tailback, 5'9", 229. He's like a fire plug, built low to the ground. Shotgun for Damon Williams, 5'11", 187-pound freshman. He'll go back to throw off, little play action. Swings it out, it's caught. Trying to spin around and get inside of the 35 to about the 34-yard line is Giles Jackson. Denzel Boston has 57 catches. Giles Jackson, 68. And Quentin Moore, Kaliki Latu, their big tight end, he's really good. He's got 34 catches.
And the tough thing about Denzel Boston is he's 6'4". It's a tough matchup on the outside with him.
3rd down and 4 from the Duck 33-yard line left hash for Williams from the shotgun. Williams claps the hands, gets the ball, hands it off. No, he kept it. Going to go left. Going to get an easy first down. Little play action run by the quarterback. There's the speed of Damon Williams.
He can scoot. he's not only quick, but he's fast. He can run away from you, and at the point of attack, he's extremely quick. Oregon has to defend so many things right now, and that's what makes him difficult.
100-meter champion in high school in the state of Washington. That's how fast he is. So to the 24-yard line where they got him out of bounds. First down, Huskies. Ducks lead at 7-0. Devon Williams goes and hands it off, running right inside. Got room 20 inside of the 15 to the 13-yard line. Not a starter, not listed in the depth chart, is Adam Muhammad. He's 6'7", 212 and a freshman. Jonah Coleman, Cameron Davis, and Muhammad, the three running backs the Huskies will lose, and that was an easy run.
Yeah, easy run, lots of room to run. And the thing is, you have to defend the backside in case Williams holds on to it. So this is going to create a dilemma until you adjust to all the speed out there for Washington.
Under center, empty backfield for Williams. Now brings his running back behind him. Going to run right, keep it. Try to go upfield, can't. Goes out of bounds. Loses back to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, Kobe Savage just kind of mirroring him on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Almost like a spy on that play. Even though I don't think he lined up that way, he's the guy who ended up matched up on Williams on the play and just ran him out of bounds.
Lost 3, second down and 13 at the 16-yard line. And the shotgun again for Williams. Jonah Coleman, the running back, to his left. Two receivers go out to the left, two to the right. One of those a tight end H-back. Snap, play action to throw. Looks middle, looks right, nothing there. Now we're going to try to run, and we'll get hemmed in. Gets away, still on his feet, spun around down at the 16-yard line, back to the line of scrimmage. He ran around a lot just to gain nothing.
He was slippery back there. Nobody could really get their hands on him, but he had nowhere to run, no holes to run through or any cracks to slip through. Oregon did a nice job of just kind of squeezing it around him and holding him to no gain.
Lamar Washington, finally the Duck that was able to grab a hold of him and pull him down. Loss, well, no gain. Still third down and maybe a half-yard gain. Third down and 12. Short of the 15-yard line. Two receivers each way. Williams claps the hands, got the snap, wants to throw. Quick throw, wide open, inside the 10 to about the 7-yard line. Boston just came free, Georgia, like nobody was out on him.
Like everybody cleared out, and he came back in underneath. And it looks like Washington's going to line up for a field goal here, but he was wide open. Oregon, I think, Jerry, given that underneath pass and then rallying to the ball there is what they were going to do. They weren't going to allow any receiver for Washington to sneak in behind into the end zone.
So at the line of scrimmage, the 8, fourth down and 6. So the field goal try from Grady Gross, 16 of 24. This would be from the 26-yard try from the 16-yard line. Snap, place, kick up, looks good, and he got it pretty much down the middle. So the Huskies drive, Duck defense bends, doesn't break, gives up only 3, and it's a 7-3 Oregon lead with 5:24 left here in the first quarter. Seen a lot of football already here, and we're really just underway. 7-3 Ducks. First quarter continues from our Country Financial broadcast booth here on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Other places make you pay extra for that, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from Les. Book your appointment at leschwab.com. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com for details.
As a local community credit union founded by teachers, OnPoint is committed to supporting the students and faculty at the University of Oregon. And on game day, we're right there with you, on the field, in the bleachers, and in the classrooms. Drop by our local branch today and discover the many ways OnPoint can help support your financial well-being. OnPoint Community Credit Union. People are the point. Federally insured by NCAAF. Equal housing opportunity.
Oregon.
Sunday strolling into the end zone.
Washington.
There's a
quick score for you.
From the Country Financial Broadcast booth alongside Mike Jorgensen, here's the voice of the Ducks, Jerry Allen.
Thank you. Welcome back to Autzen Stadium. A 7-3 Oregon lead. Dusty Hara down on the sideline, our Toyota sideline. Mike, haven't had much time to go down to you. This has been a fast-paced game.
It has been, guys. It's been breakneck speed on both sides of the ball. We saw Oregon going on a quick count and hurrying up to the line of scrimmage, and there's a big rush by this Washington team to get up, get plays called, because it plays to the strengths of Damon Williams, who in his first drive as a starter get some points out of it. It's going to be a little adjustment period for Oregon to kind of settle into the style of Damon Williams, because we saw on that sack, boy, he is slippery and he can move really quickly from one side of the pocket to the other.
Big cheer. Well, Dusty was talking Cole Hawker, who won the gold medal at the Olympics in the 15. What a pleasant, shocking surprise that was. We shouldn't have been surprised, but the world was.
Boy, what a great run he made through the Olympic trials onto the Olympics, and to be able to finish off with a gold medal. Unbelievable.
Yeah, special.
Well, Washington on the Toyota Drive summary answers Oregon's touchdown with a field goal. 9 plays, 65 yards, 5 minutes, 5 seconds on the drive. Gross with the 26-yard field goal, First pass was for 34 yards. They threw it right at Jabbar Muhammad, and it got the Washington Drive off to the races. Pretty impressive drive there by Washington, but they only get 3. Oregon leads 7-3, 5:24 left here in the first quarter.
Here's the approach to the ball. Kick underway. Very short pooch-style kick. And Sadiq's going to get on the 23, upfield to the 25, 30, across the 35 to the 39-yard line. And again, almost like a designed short pooch-type kick.
Well, the first one sure was. That one was even shorter, almost one of those ones where you don't want it to be a tweener, where the deep guy wants to maybe come up and get it, and one of the up blockers wants to fade back and get it, and it falls in between the two. But Kenyon Sadiq fields it and gets it all the way to the 38-yard line. Good field position for Oregon.
Holden, Tez go way out to the right. 2 receivers come left, so empty backfield. See if Jordan does. James comes back to join Dylan Gabriel to his right. Still trips right. 1 receiver to the boundary or the short side of the field. Ducks playing from the left hash on first down. Snap, back to throw right away. Little play action, pressure. Now we'll run. Throws it. It's incomplete. Kind of caught between a should I run it or get rid of it situation.
Yeah, plenty of time. Good coverage downfield by Washington as they went man-free, and I thought, gosh, they set up like that against the guys that Oregon has on the field right now. It's going to be tough to defend, but defend is what they did. Maybe had Tez open, but wasn't able to get the ball to him.
Second down and 10 from the Duck 38 left hash. 7-3 Oregon lead. Gabriel says, settle down. I want to make a change in the play here. He's got a little tight group of receivers to the right. And 1 wide out left. Snap. This time's going to be handed off. Going left. James cuts it outside. Got a little bit of room. Tries to spin out and goes out of bounds at the 42. Pick up 5. It'll be third down and 5.
Well, I mean, he ran it, and then it looked like he was going to pick up 5, Jerry, and then he gave ground and went out of bounds.
So he ends up getting only 4, so it's third down and 6.
Usually he punishes people. I wasn't quite sure why he went out of bounds there.
So 3 wideouts way out to the right, 1 all along to the left-hand side. That is Stewart. Huskies jump, but no flags, no play. Oregon had not run a play, so they get back. On third down and 6.
In a hurry.
Gabriel got the snap, back to throw. Pressure comes, steps up, throws, open, caught. Stewart dropped the ball. Would have been a tough first down to get. He might have got it, but never had a chance. He dropped it right in his hands, too.
Yeah, right in the hands, and I think he turns up the field. He's got probably an easy first down. Depends on how quick Washington can scramble to him with all the room that he has out there to be able to get up the field. Instead, just right through his hands, and so Oregon's going to have to punt it away.
Ross James in to punt on fourth down and 6 from the Duck 42.
Misplays there.
And deep, Denzel Boston. Here's the snap and the punt away. Very, very high, and a flag, and the play is going to be blown dead. And Oregon may have moved.
False start. Offense, number 28. 5-yard penalty, remains 4th down.
Well, I don't think the Ducks have a 28 on offense, so you know who that is. Mr. Betcher, special teams player. You find a way to get him on the field every time you can. I asked Coach Lanning about him, and did you see what he would become as a walk-on? He said, we had no idea. He sure has been something special. So, again, to punt. James, snap, no rush at all. Booms this one, high and deep. It's going to bounce inside the 10 and go in the end zone. Oh, my. From the line of scrimmage, that's like a 62 or 63-yard punt. But it didn't have a whole lot of air under it, and so it got downfield and bounced into the end zone, and will come back, and the Huskies will get the ball back for the second time. 7-3, Oregon with the lead. 4:12 left here in this first quarter. Packed house here at Autzen Stadium. In our Country Financial broadcast booth, we're back at you on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Feed a hamster? I think so. Is my homework right? I think so. Is, this milk still good? I think so.
When it comes to parenting, sometimes it's okay to think you know. But when it's something as important as your child's car seat, don't just think. Know. Double check if your child is in the right seat for their age and size. It'll help protect them in a car crash. Don't just think. Know by visiting nhtsa.gov/the right seat. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
.412 remaining here in the first quarter. Back in our Country Financial broadcast studio. Cheerleaders getting their due down below. The cheerleaders, seniors who have been a part of the success here at Oregon. It's just hard to realize it's the final regular season home game. It goes so fast. Dusty Hara, you look at the memories we've had in this very short year in the Big Ten.
Yeah, it's been a fun season, and obviously the inaugural year of the Big Ten. It couldn't start off to a better start for the Oregon Ducks, being 11-0 right now and heading into this rivalry game with already a ticket punch to Indianapolis next week, but one game to finish off here. And the crowd has been into it from the very beginning of this one. There was a little bit of a slow start the last home game against Maryland, but this crowd has been ready, and like they have been all season long. It's been a really fun year at home and going on the road and seeing all the Duck fans too.
Loud crowd. They play their part. 60,000, louder than 100,000. We've seen it. We've heard it.
Yeah. Well, Washington, you can bet, is going to keep things real simple for Damon Williams. Don't make him have to make too many reads. Maybe one receiver, two receiver, use your legs and see what you can do. And that's what they'll do all night long here in Oregon. Offensively, I don't think Oregon's going to get stopped other than if they stop themselves.
Here is first down at the 20. Williams. Running back beside him is Jonah Coleman in that shotgun. Trips left. Snap, hand it off. Going right, trying to get outside. Does a little bit. Somebody had a hold of the back of his jersey, and they're probably going to call a horse collar on this. I don't think it was, but Mateo Uyunglele had him by the back of the jersey.
I thought maybe he had his shoulder pad.
They're talking about it right down below in front of the Washington bench, having a discussion about whether it was a horse collar or a jersey.
That's jersey.
Jersey. He didn't have his pads. So what's the letter of the law?
There's no foul in the play for a horse collar. Second down.
Yeah.
He started with the jersey, and then as he got and swung around behind him, his hand was directly behind his helmet. So it makes it look like it's a horse collar, but he was able to grab onto the jersey. and make the play. I was surprised he got Coleman because it looked like Coleman was going to bounce out outside and up for probably 10, 15 yards.
Still got 4 yards, 2nd down and 6 from the 25. Give him 5-yard pickup, 2nd down and 5 from the shotgun. Williams, snap, keeps, wants to run. Will run, gets it upfield, gets the first down as he goes across the 30 to about the 34. But when he decides to run, he just takes off.
Yeah, I mean, he's just extremely quick. And that's what makes him so fast. Is if there's a little bit of a gap, he'll just shoot right between it. You can't get him out in the open field and expect to make good, clean, open field tackles all the time. So I think this Duck defense is going to be a little bit on their heels all night long just because of Damon Williams.
First down at the 33 of Washington, a 7-3 Oregon lead, but 3:12 left first quarter. The big tight end moves back. It's Latu to the right side. Here's a quick screen out to the left-hand side, and the ball popped out. I thought it did not. It's just a lost yardage. Well, I saw a helmet kind of shine for a moment. I thought that was the ball that had popped out. Brandon Johnson, I think, was the duck that got to him right away. It was. Got him with a shoulder pad and spun him around. So a loss of a couple, 2nd down and 12. Back at the Husky 31-yard line. Left hash. Washington going from our left to our right. We'll send 3 receivers out to the right. Boston, Jackson, Hunter. And 1 receiver goes back to the left. That's Coleman, the running back. Now comes back. And will join Williams in that shotgun. 2nd and 12. Williams, and they're going to have to call a timeout. Did get the play set. Got to wonder if the crowd maybe didn't have something to do with that a little bit. Huskies used their first timeout with 2:17 remaining here in the first quarter. And Oregon leading 7-3. It'll be 2nd and 12 when we come back. Oregon football is brought to you by Pepsi, Bigfoot Beverages, and the Pepsi Go Ducks Game Day app. Download the app and follow the Ducks. Go Ducks, drink Pepsi. Also brought to you by Safeway, the official grocery partner of the Oregon Ducks. Stop by Safeway to play the Score Big Sweepstakes and enter for a chance to win great prizes such as duck gear or season tickets. The Huskies used their first timeout. Again, fairly new quarterback, but Damon Williams has played a lot. 39 of 53 passing, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. He's carried the ball or run 41 times for 217 yards.
He's the second leading rusher on this Washington team.
Empty backfield. 3 receivers strung out to the right. 2 to the short or the boundary left side. Shotgun snap, back to throw. Stepping up, now going to run, and he's got some room. Across the 40, all the way out across to the 45. He'll hook slide down at the line to gain, but it'll be a first down at the 43. Design run.
Yeah, design run all the way. Kind of a delayed quarterback draw, and you got to play spy on him, which is what Bryce Betcher does. But Bryce Betcher gets blocked, too. Not able to play free in the middle. Well, it's going to be tough to defend him today.
First down at the 43 of Washington. Williams snap, back to throw this time. Sets up, pressure comes, gets hit, and goes down. So Betcher, who got blocked on the last play, did not get blocked that time.
Not this time, he says, Mr. Williams. I didn't get a chance to meet you down the field, so I'm going to meet you in your backfield this time.
A loss of 9. Give him 8. Make it 2nd down and 18. 2nd and 18 after Betcher's sack. And for Betcher this year, he's been all over the place. That's his 2nd sack. He's had an interception this year as well. 2nd down 18. Minute 9 left first quarter. 7-3. Oregon with the lead. Motion all the way left goes Jackson. Snap. Hand the ball off. Coleman's going to go left side and get a couple. And we'll go inside of a minute left here in the first quarter. Kobe Savage, the Duck with the tackle. Bring up 3rd down and very long. Huskies 1 of 2 in 3rd down so far in the first quarter. And they'll have 3rd down and 15 from their own 38-yard line. 3rd and 18. Half a minute to go here in the first quarter. 7-3 Oregon. 3 receivers out to the right. 1 alone to the left. Rashid Williams, one of those out to the right. Snap and back to throw. Williams steps up, going to try to run. Now we'll go to the sideline and go out of bounds, 10 yards short of the first down. Nowhere near the first down. He wanted to pass that ball. That was not a design run.
Oregon dropped a bunch of defenders on the play and didn't put a lot of pressure on him. And Damon Williams somewhat panicked back there a little bit when he didn't really need to. He had time to let things develop and still be able to run the ball. Instead, you start to feel it a little bit when you're young like he is, and he took off.
So the clock winds down, and we played one. The end of the first quarter. 7-3. Oregon with the lead. Huskies with the ball. Will be punting it away on 4th and 10 when we come back for quarter number 2. Our football is brought to you by Toyota. Toyota, let's go places. In our Country Financial broadcast booth, Jerry, Jorgie, and Dusty on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Shop online at Safeway.com. Head to the store and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Everything you need, from milk, eggs, fresh meat, and produce, and much more. Delivered right to your car. No need to leave the car or stand in line. And the best part, your groceries will be ready for pickup in just a few hours. Shop, drive up, and go at Safeway.com.
Before getting together with friends during pregame turned into an epic tailgate party, someone had to bring the six-pack of Kona Big Wave. Kona Big Wave. Bring the aloha. Copyright 2023 Kona Brewing Co., St. Louis, Missouri. Enjoy responsibly.
Dear autumn leaves, you won't be covering roads alone this season. Take on fall in the powerful Toyota Tundra or tackle trails in a Tacoma. Head to Toyota.com for more info. Toyota, let's go places.
Who's with Toby Mac, Mercy Me, and receiver core? Gary Bryant Jr. deep, stands at his own 10-yard line. And to punt, Jack McAllister averages about 44 yards a punt. Ducks come after it, don't get to it. Very high, wobbly, fair catch call for, goes inside and dies at the 6-yard line. Ross James punted a 62-yarder a little while ago, and it bounced at about the 10 and went right into the end zone. That one was 51 yards and bounces and ends right there.
It didn't go anywhere.
Just crazy.
Well, it's a good punt. It's exactly what you want right there.
So the Huskies will pin Oregon back inside at their own 6-yard line. And Dylan Gabriel with Jordan James. And that muddle huddle close to the line of scrimmage. They break it and come out.
Run game's been pretty effective so far tonight.
Holden outside of the right, one receiver to the left, and Noah Whittington in the backfield. And here's a quick throw over. Stewart makes the grab, gets tackled immediately. Ooh, what a tackle by Thaddeus Dixon. It's a short 2-yard pickup, but just a great defensive play by Dixon.
Boy, form tackle. One of those ones where Stewart had to kind of turn back around to catch it. When he turned back around, the defender was right in his face, putting him backwards.
Two receivers go out to the right for Gabriel. Tight end, left-hand side. Wooding to the back, gets the ball. Going to go up the field, not very far. Gets back to not even the line of scrimmage, maybe just the line of scrimmage. It'll be basically no gain. It's going to be second down, or make that third down and about 7.
Yeah, Sebastian Valdez right there in the middle, just creating a pile. And that's all you're trying to do is create stalemates at the line of scrimmage. Washington did it on that play. Brings up third, pretty long for Oregon.
Yep, third down and 6. Ball at the 11-yard line. 3 receivers strung out to the right, 1 to the left. Now Gabriel brings Holden in motion back to the formation, back to throw. Sets, time, steps up, now will run to the right, try to get the edge, and he will get the first down and go out of bounds. Devin Gabriel got pressure, thought he might go up the middle, but he cut it outside to his left.
Yeah, and the last thing you need to do in that type of situation is just nobody's open, don't force it. And that's what Dylan Gabriel does there. He uses his speed to get to the outside and then up the sideline to the first down marker.
Powerhouses, a linebacker, was right in the middle. I thought Gabriel's going to run right into him, but he thought, I can't go up the middle. Oh, no, outside. And he had the speed to get the first down to the 20-yard line. 7-3, Oregon with the lead on the ball. First down at their own 20. 2 wideouts to the right. Now 3. Tez goes over and joins. And the handoff. Whittington's going to get a little delayed run and get about 2. He'll get it out to the 22-yard line. It's going to be second down at about 8. Well, that run game was wide open on that first drive for Oregon. The Huskies have closed that up.
Yeah, Jordan James was a big part of that opening drive, part of the second drive. Now it's Noah Whittington's turn. Like to see you get a little bit more drive up front like they had on that opening drive.
Second and 8, Gabriel. 3 receivers out to the right again. Tez Johnson, one of those. Here's the snap, play action, pump fake, want to throw. Nobody really open. Now going to try to decide run. Now he'll go and throw it out of bounds. Threw it down the left-hand side in front of the Oregon bench. Moved around a lot. Bought himself some time with his legs, but nobody open.
Well, again, when you have that success running the ball like they did on the opening drive, it opens up everything else. Right now, Washington is all of a sudden stiffened up, not giving up anything on the ground, and it's making it really difficult to throw the ball down the field. And again, when you're this deep and you're in at the 22-yard line, you got to be a little more cautious sometimes.
Third down and 8. For Gabriel, trips out to the right, one alone left, snap, straight drop to throw. Steps, dumps a little pass out. Whittington's going to try to jump over and run into a smack tackle at the 25-yard line. Whittington was going to hurdle, and it didn't happen. And the Huskies have a man down, slow but getting up.
They act like there's a fumble.
The ruling on the field was that the runner was down. 4th down.
Yeah, he came. It was nowhere near a fumble. Ball came out after he was on the ground and rolled over, but it'll be 4th down. He only got maybe a yard.
I don't know about that.
Well, I thought his foot came down.
The runner was down. The previous play is under further review.
If you watch that, his foot comes down on the ground, and then he gets rolled to the ground. I think he's way down.
Jerry, what I don't see is I don't see a knee go down. His foot can touch the ground, but if his knee's not touched the ground yet and that ball comes loose, this might be...
That's a great point.
This might be Washington's ball.
They are reviewing it.
Holtzclaw got on it.
Watch this very slow-motion replay.
Not sure why he tried to hurdle a couple of guys, but that ball's loose.
Yep, that may be Washington's ball. Duck football brought to you by U.S. Bank, a proud supporter of Oregon athletics. Together, there is nothing as powerful as the power of us. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Now, the replay.
Yeah.
Jerry McGinn is our white hat, the official. He hasn't gone away from that review monitor. He's waiting for them to make the call upstairs. Taking a long time.
This is a way for Washington to stay in the game as they've got to get some turnovers and the short field.
Here's the call from Jerry McGinn.
After further review, the runner was not down. It was a fumble recovered by the defense. 1st and 10, Washington.
It's a good call.
23-yard line.
Yeah. My mistake in saying he's down when his foot touched the ground, but you're right. As a runner, you use your feet to run the ball, so that's not down.
Yeah, knee
any more than
else.
your wrist.
Now Oregon's defense called to defend the short field. Sudden change situation here. Great opportunity for the Huskies. Trailing 7-3, 11:40 left here in the first half. They got the ball at the Oregon 23-yard line after the turnover, and boy, this is the type of thing that has to happen sometimes for a team like Washington to hang in.
Devon Williams will go under center. He's got Coleman behind him. 23 of Oregon. Turn, pitch it. Going right, here's the reverse, flea flicker. Want to throw it, nothing there. Tackled for a loss. Jacobs will get the tackle, but Oregon played disciplined football and did not let the double reverse flea flicker work. It was not open, and Williams was going to try to run it.
Took a long time to develop, which allowed Jacobs to get there, because it just took forever to hand it off again, and pitch it back.
So second down, a loss of 3, 2nd and 13 at the 26-yard line. Snap from the shotgun. Williams to throw. Quick throw. Catch made inside the 20. It's a good 7-yard pickup, maybe 8. Hunter on the catch. Jeremiah Hunter, 6'2", 212, a senior. 30 catches for him this year.
He's been the go-to guy so far.
It's 3rd down and 3.
This is a quarterback run, most likely.
Empty backfield for Williams. Snap, back to throw. Wants to run, gets hit, and goes down. Back at the 25, Mateo Uiagalelei. First duck there, but he wasn't going to be alone.
No. The 2 sack kings out there, Tuioti and Uiagalelei, were the 2 that were going to arrive. It looked like Uiagalelei first, and Tuioti closing in from the backside.
So 4th down, the loss back to the original line of scrimmage at 23. So a field goal try from the 31. This is a 41-yard try. McAllister's longest this year, 44. Or Grady Gross, I beg your pardon. Grady Gross, longest, 44. Snap, place, kick on the way. It's long enough. And he got it there. Closes the gap to 1 point. So the turnover gives the Huskies an extra opportunity, and they take advantage of it with 3. 9:44 remaining here in this first half now. Second quarter action. Oregon 7, Washington 6. We got a ball game from our Country Financial broadcast booth. Back with more Duck football on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey, so what's a great way to spread awareness that driving high is illegal everywhere? A catchy song, of course.
You can run, but you can't drive high. You can run, but you can't drive high.
Friendly reminder, don't drive high. If you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
when the storm rolls in, my time to find a pet-friendly evacuation center will have run out.
The scorching heat wave will leave me powerless to cool my insulin.
I'll face a hurricane without meds. Now that's a tough pill to swallow.
Let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
9:44 left here, first half. 7-6 Oregon. Duck fans, what's the best part of being a Duck game? Live? Well, you hear it, seeing an entire stadium completely decked out in green and yellow and making noise. So let your true colors show and score tickets today at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of your Oregon Ducks. Short drive, Jorgie.
Yeah, no yards. Sudden change defense, what you call that. 4 plays, 0 yards on the drive. Toyota drive summary. 2:16 is what it took off the clock. Grady Gross with a 41-yard field goal, his second of the game. Oregon leads 7-6. 9:44 left here in the first half. And again, that short field goal there, the short field, was because of a Noah Whittington fumble where he looked like he was not going to make a first down. Tried to hurdle 2 guys, and before he came down and hit the ground all the way with his body, ball came loose. Washington jumped on it, didn't move the ball, but got 3 points out of it. So Oregon's offense, after that opening drive of the game, here we are at 9:44 in the first half, hasn't done anything offensively. Got to see them get that going again, because right now Washington covering everything down the field. Dylan Gabriel's had a ton of time to throw the ball. He just hasn't had anybody open downfield.
Dusty here, kind of reminds you a little bit of that first half of the Wisconsin game, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Just kind of a feeling out process. But at the same time, running the ball very effectively on that opening drive. Jordan James is back to return the kickoff. It'd be interesting to see how many carries he gets on this next drive.
Ball teed up, ready to go. Ducks will get it back. Will it be out to the 25 or not? This one's going to be returnable. It's going to be a very short kick. Whittington's going to get it, try to go outside, go up, cross the 40, 45, all the way to the 46-yard line. Very short kicks, designed that way, too. I don't think that's a missed kick.
No, I think he kind of pooched that, frankly, on purpose. Unfortunately, what you did is you pooched it to one of the traditional return guys, Noah Whittington.
Yeah, Joy Mack mentioned he's normally back at the goal line. They moved Whittington up short like they knew what Washington does. 15 yards on the return of the kickoff. And Oregon with great field position at their own 46, center of the field.
Take advantage of it.
Leading
right?
7-6, yeah. Jordan James in the backfield. Holden comes way out to the right, way out to the left, Tez and Stewart. So 2 receivers each way. Herbert motions to the left, now comes back to the right. Handoff, though. James is going to go right, get away from a tackle, go to the 50, and then out of bounds, up near the marker. He'll go out of bounds in front of the Husky bench at the 47-yard line. And the Ducks will have a second and very short. But it really looked like Voi Funauthi was going to get him. He had him, but straight arm just pushed him out of the way.
Nice straight arm. That's exactly what I was going to say. Really nice one.
Second down and 3. Do a lot of stuff on second and short. Snap, turn, hand it off. James, big first down all the way to the 40, down to the 39-yard line. They'll mark him at the 40 where his knee first down. Oregon. Dusty Hara downstairs, our Toyota sideline.
Number 52 for Washington must lead the game for one play for his helmet coming off.
Guys,
number 52.
We talk often about styles make fights in games like this, and right now, Jordan James' running style kind of fits the downhill attack. One cut, put your foot in the ground, and get vertical. He's been doing a great job and been very effective running so far this game.
Absolutely agree.
Funauthi, as the helmet came off, has to come out for the Huskies. Here's the snap from the shotgun on first down. Gabriel, a lot of time, now throws. Got it, Holden, 20, inside, 10, 8, out of bounds at the 5. Oh, they're going to give him a touchdown. Did not go out of bounds. Trayshawn Holden, tightrope down the left-hand side, dove for the pylon, and he got there. 40 yards on the catch and run.
Boy, Ryan Milano just said in our ears, kind of a shade. Now, I think he's going to be out of bounds and short of the touchdown if they review it. It looks like his knees hit out of bounds before the ball gets to the pylon when they show that again. So don't be surprised if this is short. He's down. But it looked just like the Pac-12 championship game last year towards the end of the game when he caught that ball across the middle and raced to the pylon.
It's going to be tough to overturn unless you've got a pylon view from the side. I don't know how you overturn that. But you're right. It's very... that's tough to call. Dusty Hara, what do you got downstairs for us?
They very easily could be checking to see if the ball didn't come loose before it hit the pylon, because Trayshawn Holden extended that ball out. It hit the pylon, which crossed the goal line, and they may be looking at that.
At the further review, the runner was down at the half-yard line. First and goal.
It's a good call.
Yeah, it is.
For the fans out there, it's a good call. He did not lose control of the ball, Dusty, so that was a good point you made, but he did not lose control of the ball. Didn't come out of his hand until he hit the ground. But he also hit the ground out of bounds before the ball ever hit the ground at the pylon. So half-yard short. What an effort, though, by Trayshawn Holden.
I thought he was going to get shoved out of bounds at the 5, inside the 5, but he stretched out to the half-yard line.
Great effort.
Gabriel standing in as pressure started to close around him, waited for Holden to cross from right to left. 3 receivers out to the left. Snap, handed off. James, touchdown Oregon. Right up the middle. A no-doubter. Easy. And Oregon tacks on a touchdown. Another $1,000 from On Point's Touchdowns for Teachers. And Jordan James is all alone now in 7th place with 28 career rushing touchdowns. That's one behind, I can't remember the guy's name. Oregon shows spread on the 2-point try. Are they going to do it or are they going to bring him in? They're going to bring him in. He is one touchdown behind. What was the quarterback who got the Heisman?
No, that guy.
Yeah, that guy. Marcus Mariota. Quarterback, a running touchdown machine. Here's the extra point try. Snap, place good, kick up. And it is good as well. 14-6. Oregon with a short field after a short kickoff. Takes advantage of it and adds to the lead. A 14-6 Duck lead with 8:13 remaining here in the first half. We'll go and come back to our Country Financial broadcast booth here at the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
From the Oregon coast to the mighty Columbia, and from the Blue Mountains to the Siskiyous, we are with you. Whether your work takes you to the field, the forest, the factory floor, or the home office, no matter what you do, SAFE is with you, helping injured workers get back to work and helping to prevent future injuries by making each workplace safer and healthier. SAFE, workers' comp that really works. Learn more at SAIF.com.
A chip is just a chip without hell of a good dip. If you're looking for a never-miss flavor that you'll never stop craving for game day, French onion is your guy. Real deal ingredients, ridiculously smooth and creamy texture, and off-the-charts crave-worthy flavor that makes any dip, dunk, or bite come alive. It's hell of a creamy, hell of a delicious, hell of a good dip. Official sponsor of the Hell of a Good Tailgate Tour.
Ducks.
Throws it over the middle. Is picked. Interception.
Huskies.
What a huge interception for the Ducks.
From the Country Financial broadcast booth alongside Mike Jorgensen, here's the voice of the Ducks, Jerry Allen.
14-6, Oregon with a lead now, and another very efficient short drive.
Yeah, well, fast drive, there's no doubt about that, and short drive because of the field position, right, Jerry? Good point. 4 plays, 54 yards on the Toyota drive summary. Only took a minute 23. Jordan James, the last 1 yard touchdown run, and the extra point by Sappington, but it was the 39-yard pass from Dylan Gabriel to Trayshawn Holden across the middle, and the speed to the pylon looked like he got there, ended up about a half yard short. That's where Jordan James says, well, I'll just take it in from there, and it's exactly what he did. Oregon leads 14-6 with 8:13 left here in the first half. Again, great field position. By the way, that drive summary is brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places. But the field position has been unbelievably good for Oregon in relation to those pooch kicks that Washington keeps trying.
Deep for the Huskies. A couple of guys that don't normally or have not returned for them from this year. Cameron Davis and Daniel Nata. Yeah, get that. Joey Mack makes a good point. By week, you get a chance to try some other people, do some things differently. Gabriel is 6 of 9, passing for 71 yards. So far here in this first half, Oregon leads at 14-6, 8:13 remaining. Oregon kicking from our left to our right now as we look at Rich Brooks Field. Here's the kick in the air. This one's going to go to the goal line, a yard deep, and come out. 10, 15, 20, tripped at the 25, and down to the 27-yard line. With a nice return of 26 yards, and it'll be first down Washington at their own 26.
Yeah, it looked like Kingston Lopa had maybe a chance for Jalen St. Paul down there to be able to make a play on that kickoff return. Decent field position for Washington to start this drive. Could have been a lot worse, but the 26-yard line.
Damon Williams, 5'11", 187, a freshman. From that pistol look, he's got Jonah Coleman, the running back, behind him. 3 receivers strung out to his left. Tight end right, going to hand it off. Bang! That ball came out, and Oregon has it. Fumble, Huskies. Ducks have it at the 19-yard line.
Looked like Damon Williams wanted to pull that ball back out, and it got stuck in the running back's stomach. And between the two of them, they were both tugging on it. It ends up on the turf, and the Ducks get it.
Derek Harmon got on the ball for Oregon. But Jordan, I think you called it exactly. It doesn't look like Coleman ever got a hold tightly of the ball. Just a miss handoff from the quarterback, Williams, to Coleman. And Betcher was right inside at the handoff or the mesh point of that handoff, which might have been a big issue as well. Here's first down. Gabriel. Holding motions from right to left. Sets up. Back to throw. Gabriel. Time. Swings it out of the backfield. James. 10-yard line. 5. Lowers his head. Goes to the 1. Delivers a blow. Jordan James. This is my field. Get out of my house. When Jordan James decides to go north-south and you're in his way, there's going to be a collision.
Oregon going fast here, Jerry.
Trips right. 1-yard line. First and goal. Gabriel says, settle down. Here we go. Give me the snap. Snap. Give it to James up the middle. Boom inside. No call yet. No call yet. Touchdown, Oregon. Jordan James. That quick. Oh, my. The play before, I'm still shaking my head, and I don't know who James hit, but he's shaking his head too.
Ephesians Prysock got in the way. And I'll tell you, when you get in the way of Jordan James, I don't know how much courage I'd come up and try to take him on. But Dusty said it perfect. When he's running the ball, it's a different offense because of the aggressiveness, the reckless abandon that he runs that ball with. It's almost like the offensive line does it that way too.
They were reviewing the play, but it is a touchdown. And the Ducks show that swing and gate formation, but will pull everybody in and try the extra point kick. Jordan James is alone in 6th place with 29 career touchdowns. Ties that quarterback.
It's a physical brand of football. Oh, fake here.
Faked it. Sadiq throws the pass. Touchdown. Sadiq to Herbert. 2-point conversion. I call it a touchdown. There's a flag down, but it's well after the play.
Does Oregon have players downfield? That's the only thing here because it's a forward pass, and if you end up with linemen downfield, we'll see.
An eligible receiver, downfield, offense, number 65. 5-yard penalty, replay to try.
From the 3-yard line, that's tough to be downfield.
Well, if you know it's a fake, and again, it looked like Sadiq was going to be able to run this in, but you got the option to flip it because that's exactly why Herbert is where he is. You've got to be disciplined on that play, especially when you're so far behind the play, you've got no reason to go downfield.
Yeah, and Harper was in the end zone blocking, and was it Cornelius? Okay. So Cornelius was the one that was blocking in the end zone. Harper was right there next to him. There were 2 of them. So Andrew Boyle will try the extra point from the 16-yard line. It's still a very short kick up, and it is good. Boy, that was a lot of stuff in a very short period of time, wasn't it?
Too bad. That was fun.
21-6. Oregon with the lead. And we've seen a whole lot of football. We're not even at halftime yet. In fact, we're barely halfway through the second quarter. 21-6, Oregon with the lead over the Huskies. Turnovers in this ball game in the first half have led to points for each team. More on that coming up on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
At Willamette Valley Cancer Institute and Research Center, we help our community fight like a duck by providing individualized cancer treatment close to home. Our teams utilize the latest immunotherapies, advanced radiation technology, robotic surgery, and leading-edge clinical trials at conveniently located centers in Eugene, Corvallis, Florence, Newport, Lincoln City, and now Albany. You're unique, and your cancer treatment should be too. Find out how you can fight like a duck at OregonCancer.com.
Count on Oregon Mutual Insurance, a proud sponsor of the Oregon Ducks home team for your business, vineyard, farm, or ranch insurance needs. If you are a small or large business owner, winery, farmer, or rancher looking to make an insurance carrier change, Oregon Mutual and Oregon Mutual's network of independent agents will work with you to devise a policy that fits your business or farm operations. Visit ormutual.com to learn more.
Welcome back to Autzen Stadium at Rich Brooks Field. A 21-6 Oregon lead in the game so far. Oregon with 8 first downs, Washington with 5. Total yards in this game, Oregon with 170, Washington with 81. Duck defenses doing what they normally do.
After their opening drive, and Washington went down and kicked the field goal, they've done a great job since then. By the way, there for Oregon, Duck defense takeaway, Oregon offense, touchdown. 2 plays, 19 yards on the Toyota drive summary, 39 seconds is all it takes. Jordan James, 2 great runs, the first one punishing Ephesians Prysock, number 7, got in his way, and he ran flat over him at the 1-yard line and then finished it off with a touchdown. The Boyle extra point. Oregon leads 21-6, 7:23 left here in the first half. And again, I just really appreciate Dusty Hara thinking the same thing as me. That Jordan James is in the game. There's just an attitude that this offense has, that he has, and it's contagious on the rest of the guys. They just had a different energy about him when he's on the field so far here tonight.
Andrew Boyd has it teed up for Oregon. He will kick it off. Going from our right, or rather from our left to our right. Huskies down to our right. Full house, big crowd. Final regular season game in the Big Ten for Oregon. Undefeated season on the line. They know they're playing in the Big Ten Championship next week. That's not a thought right now. Going undefeated and beating the Huskies is. Here's a kickoff. This one's going to be fair catch called for at the 4-yard line and come out to the 25, so no return this time. And Damon Williams, freshman quarterback, the future of Washington. Pretty good hands. He is a special player, only a freshman. And he's made them a different team. Will Rogers, who had been the starter pretty much for all year long, 14 touchdowns but 7 interceptions. 71%. He's got good numbers except for the interceptions. And it would appear that they've gone to the future, which is Damon Williams here tonight. Wideouts each way, 2 to the left with an H-back, and then 1 lone receiver to the right. I believe that's Hunter. And Williams from the shotgun. At his own 25, back to throw. Going to spin left and run left stop. Wants to throw, does throw, incomplete. He was getting big-time pressure. Jeffrey Bossa was bearing down on him. Nice spin move by Williams to get away.
Yeah, Bossa kind of closing in on you. All of a sudden, the 2 options you have become 1 option. You just want to get rid of that hot potato. I would if Jeffrey Bossa was coming at me. It's like, oh, crap.
Hunter and Jackson go out to the right. Boston comes alone left on 2nd and 10 from the Husky 25. Snap and hand it off. Going left, stuffed. Lost yardage. Caldwell got into the backfield. And as Jonah Coleman took the handoff, Caldwell was right there and said, 2-yard loss. 3rd down and 12. Huskies are 1 of 4 in 3rd down so far here in this first half. 21-6, Oregon with a lead. Coleman goes back to join Williams in that shotgun. Snap and back to throw. Williams has time. Throws. It's caught. Tackle is a good one. Way short of the first down at the 26-yard line. Went for the tight end. I think that is Kaleki Latu, the big tight end. And Dante Manning right on him. Great open field tackle.
Yeah, just dragging across the middle. And Williams goes to him because it's a nice, safe throw, hoping that Latu can maybe break a tackle. But Dante Manning said, no way, you're not going anywhere. Only a 2-yard gain, 3-yard gain on that play. So Oregon get the ball back offensively.
Jack McAllister to punt. Low snap, but he'll get his foot away. And this punt away going to be returnable. It's going to be Bryant. Gary Bryant Jr. going left. Get a block from Tez. Gets to the 40. 50-yard line and out of bounds in front of the Oregon bench around the 45-yard line. So the Ducks put 2 returners back. One of those was Tez, and the other one was Gary Bryant. They land right up in front of each other.
And Tez ended up throwing a little bit of a block on the outside that sprung Bryant up the sideline.
And let's go downstairs quickly to Dusty Harris.
Yeah, Tez Johnson. Tez Johnson down there as a deep man. They stacked he and Gary Bryant Jr. And then when you're wearing dark uniforms like this, kind of blending in with the tunnel back there, they put Tez in front of Gary and had him dart out to the left where they were setting up the return. And at that point, two defenders for Washington went with Tez, and that opened up a seam for Gary to come up the near sideline.
How about that design play? It's just called a... you're just doing things that teams in the future are going to have to watch for. 5:54 remaining, second quarter. Oregon on top, 21-6. And with the ball, great field position again after this on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
This is your captain. We are going to be experiencing some slight turbulence. Please fasten your... Oh, hold on. Just got a video of my cat.
Imagine the pilot of an airplane was as confident as you are texting and driving. Seems kind of crazy when you put it like that.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Comes to a gun suicide attempt, all it takes is a moment.
Heather and I had an argument just like any other couple. I was lost. I had snapped. I had a gun and I was going to take my own life. Heather helped me realize that there was still a life to live for the better of myself, my family. My weapon is now safely put away.
A moment of crisis can happen to anyone. Store your guns, locked, unloaded, and away from ammo. Hear more safe stories at endfamilyfire.org. Brought to you by Brady and the Ad Council.
Come back to Autzen Stadium. 5:54 left first half. 21-6 Oregon. Ducks now to Big Ten and loving every moment of it. Hoodoo Ski Area has a big deal for all kids 10 and under. Well, it works for me. Kids ski and ride free all day, every day at Hoodoo. By the way, Dylan Gabriel, in only 1 year, is moving up the single-season passing yardage list. He has passed Bill Musgrave, who was number 9. He has passed Justin Herbert for the single season, who was number 8, and is behind Danny O'Neal now. How about that for a single season?
Pretty nice company right there, I'll tell you.
I just faked out Joey Mack. 47-yard punt, or Whittington with the ball going right, got a couple of blocks out, cuts the 35, 30 inside of the 25. 20-yard pickup on first down. 47 yards on the punt, and then a 31-yard return, so it's set up. First down, a great field position again for Oregon, and they take advantage of it right away. And Whittington waited for and followed his block. He did a nice job of that. First down at the 25 right hash. Ferguson sets up H-back to the right. Huskies are offside. Free play. Gabriel down the middle. Ferguson, did he make the grab? He did at the 3-yard line. Terrence Ferguson, another go down low and catch it just off the ground catch.
Soft hands.
Defense, number 52.
You watch him go down and get this. He gets it with his hands. Instead of trying to go down and trap it with his body, he reaches his hands out, soft hands, and brings it in.
4-yard line is where he made the catch. First and goal at the 4. And there's the pistol of Gabriel. Whittington behind him. Holden comes in from the left, sets up, turn. It's going to be a pass. Gabriel could run. He runs. He scores! Touchdown, Oregon. Dylan Gabriel spinning left. I think he wanted to throw that ball, Jordan, but he realized, I can run it.
Yeah, he could run it because there was only 3 yards to go. And really, I think he wanted to do the after dance, after celebration dance is what he was looking forward to. You can tell he's been working on something because you watch him get up. He does a little bit of a celebration back in there. So, nice run.
Another $1,000 donation from On Point.
Oh,
no.
They're saying the ruling on the field that when the runner was down, the linesman on the far side threw his arms up, touchdown.
Watch his knee.
Okay, they're ruling on the field touchdown.
Yeah.
No, he's over.
I think the ball's over the goal line or on the goal line at least when his knee touches the ground.
Yeah, they ruled it a touchdown. Dusty Harry, you're down on the sideline. You could have made that call, I think, huh?
Yeah, I was standing right behind the goalpost. It looked like it was close, but like Jorgie said, as his knee was going down, the ball was right at the goal line, and on the goal line is in. So that should be a touchdown. The play should at least stand, if not be confirmed.
I mean, they're not going to make him do the dance again. They better not.
Here's the call.
After further review, the ruling on the field stands. Touchdown.
So does the $1,000 from On Point Touchdowns for Teachers from On Point Community Credit Union. Nicely done. Terrence Ferguson, by the way, number 1 in receptions by a tight end. 124. That ties Ed Dixon. Wow. A lot of firsts this year. Showing the swinging gate. Oregon sets up for 2, but they'll bring everybody in and try the extra point kick. Sappington. Out of the hole of Ross James. Luke Basso to snap. 5:01 remaining here in this first half. 27-6 Oregon. Snap. Good. Placement kick up. And it is right down the middle. 28-6. And Oregon right now leaving no doubt that they want this ball game. Except for one punt. The offense, Dusty Hare, has been extremely efficient. Some big plays tonight from the Ducks in this first half.
It really has been. And look, whether it's short field, turnovers, special teams, crossing over the 50-yard line and giving you a short field and easy room to operate, it's been running the ball to set up the pass. And this is where Will Stein's offense is always at its best. When the running backs can gash you inside and outside, then it opens everything up downfield. And we've seen this Oregon offense operating balanced and at a really efficient clip.
Efficient drive for Oregon set up by a nice kickoff return, or beg your pardon, punt return, and the Ducks make it 28-6.
Yeah, Toyota drive summary, 3 plays, 45 yards in 53 seconds. Gabriel, 4-yard touchdown run. Sappington's extra point is 28-6. Oregon, 5:01 left here in the first half. Drive summary brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places.
Here's the kickoff. Sappington foot into the ball. This is going to be returnable, but fair catch called for at the 1. And the Huskies will take it out at the 25-yard line. Well, at BECU, a member-owned, not-for-profit credit union, they're proud to support Oregon athletics and put their members' best interest first. BECU, power and people insured by NCAA. Membership required. Restrictions apply. First down, Washington, their own 25. They're trailing 28-6. We still got 5 minutes left here in this first half, and the Huskies got to be thinking, get a first down, guys. Do not give the ball back to Oregon again. So, total yards for the Washington Huskies in the first, well, right now for the game, 83 yards. That's it. Under center, Williams, turn, back to throw, off play action. Time, down the middle, it is incomplete. A little happy feedback there. He's bouncing around on his feet. That ball was really nowhere near his intended receiver.
Yeah, nice job by Jonah Coleman to give him a little bit of extra time. Devin Jackson, or maybe it was Bryce Betcher, comes up the middle. But I'll tell you what, Coleman gave him some extra time. And yet, you're right, Jerry, he's nervous back there, even with the extra time. He doesn't want that ball in his hands very long.
Huskies maybe have negative yards here in the second quarter. I think Dusty mentioned that. Here's second down and 10. Williams, turn, keeps, going to run left. Going to try to get to the edge. Does get a little bit and then goes out of bounds across the 27 to the 28-yard line. He was being chased. He's going to get 4. And that's a designed quarterback run all the way.
Yeah, I thought Tysheem Johnson, instead of just trying to knock him off of his feet with his shoulder, had a chance to wrap up there for no gain. Instead, he just tried to shoulder bump him down, and Williams bounced off.
Third down and 7 from the Washington 28 left hash. Fairly tight formation, and now all alone Jeremiah Hunter way out to the right. 2 receivers come left, Jackson and Boston. Now running right, Jackson sets up. 2 receivers to the right. Williams from the shotgun. The snap and back to throw. Pressure comes, trying to run away from it. Looking, will throw. It's caught. First down, Jackson with a big run all the way down across the 50-yard line. They'll mark him out just in Oregon territory at the 45. Giles Jackson. And Dusty Harry, you saw something down there we didn't see up here.
Yeah, Jeffrey Bossa was in pursuit of Damon Williams, and he got turned around, grabbed by the shoulder pads, completely twisted backwards. Dan Lanning jumped out. He was dang near on the numbers as they were turning the ball upfield, calling for the flag.
23 yards on the pass play to Jackson. To the 49 of Oregon, right hash. Williams from the shotgun. Snap high, but he'll hand it off. Up the middle, very short yards for Coleman. Jonah Coleman will go for a yard to the 48. It'll be second down and 9. 3:22 remaining here in this first half. 28-6, Oregon with the lead. Ducks shuttling players in and out. Washington doing the same offensively, so everybody's set. And Adam Muhammad now, number 24 at running back, as Williams will go from under center on 2nd and 9. Flags will fly, and the Huskies moved. See a lot more communication amongst officials.
False start. Offense, number 71. 5-yard penalty. Remains second down.
Almost after every penalty, the officials huddle up and talk it over to make sure they all agree on it. Much more than they used to. That's the first penalty on Washington tonight. Takes the ball back to the 47 of Washington. It'll be their own 47. So second down and 14. Trips out to the left for Williams. Snap. Keeps, rolls right. Going to try to run. Gets it back to the original line of scrimmage. Near the 50-yard line. It'll be third down and 11. So he picked up 3. It'll be third and 11.
Yeah, Tatum Tuioti trying as hard as he could to keep containment. Couldn't keep containment. And he played it perfectly. He didn't give up anything on Damon Williams. He played him like an option play, and yet Williams was able to get outside at least for a yard on that play. But Tuioti in position, disciplined, is what forced that ball outside.
Most likely the last play before the 2-minute warning down to 2:05. Williams spreads 3 receivers out to the left on third down. Going to hurry. Got 2 seconds on the play clock, and they didn't beat it. They didn't beat it. They might have had to call timeout from the sideline.
2-minute warning.
2-minute timeout.
They got to the 2-minute warning. Boy, it was either going to be a 2-minute warning or 40-second clock had run out. 25-second clock. Let's take the timeout. 2-minute warning. 28-6. What started as a very defensive struggle the first couple of series of both teams is turned into an offensive performance by Oregon.
So far, so good.
2.5 remaining on the countdown clock. Game clock says 2 minutes. We'll take that 2-minute warning. Come back in plenty of time to find out what 3rd and 11 brings the Huskies here on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Wherever you are in life, once a duck, always a duck. That's OCCU. Since 1956, OCCU has helped the University of Oregon community take flight financially. Like our remarkable checking and duck debit card that give duck fans more for the things they care about. More for the game. More for gear. More for a bright future. Earn interest, show your duck devotion, and start earning more today. Learn more at myoccu.org/getduckdebit.
Pizza just goes better with Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Pizza.
Thank you. But don't take our word for it. In fact, don't take any words for it. Crispy and cheesy, paired with delicious and refreshing. My mouth is watering already. Every bite is better with Pepsi.
Pepsi is proudly distributed by locally owned Bigfoot Beverages. Go Ducks, drink Pepsi. Welcome back to Rich Brooks Field, Autzen Stadium. Duck football presented by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I want to say thanks to Michelle and Bob Cross, by the way, for the Bowser buns that they sent up. A whole plate load of them here.
Look at those.
Oh, yeah. Meat, cheese-filled rolls. Next time, can you send a microwave up with it, too, by the way? We need to warm these things up, although the tinfoil doesn't go very good inside of a microwave. But I would unwrap it and then warm them up a little bit. And also want to say thanks again to the friends. The donuts, the old-fashioned donuts. We love you guys.
I'd love you more if they were chocolate-covered, but I still love them. I still love them.
18 boxes.
Yeah,
gingerbread.
A truckload.
Gingerbread donuts this time.
Oh, gosh.
Williams is 7 of 9 passing. He's got 3rd and 11 here. He's rushed 11 times for 21 yards. He's a dual-threat quarterback. With 2 minutes remaining, Huskies do not want to give the ball back to Oregon. So 3rd down and 11 from midfield, 50-yard line, right hash. Williams from the shotgun. Coleman beside him. That's Davis. Snapping back to throw. Time. Pressure. Throws the ball. It's caught. But did he get a first down? I believe he did. Wow. Jeremiah Hunter coming back for the football, and Williams backing up with a throw.
And threw it where only Hunter could get it. So great throw there. I'm surprised they didn't maybe take a look at that again to see if he made a first down. It looked close to me, but they just waved the first down markers forward.
From the 39-yard line, empty set for Williams. 3 receivers out to the right. Minute and a half left here in the first half. 2 receivers left. Williams with a snap. Back to throw. Going to be a design run. They got to him. Now he gets away. Now they get to him at the 40-yard line. So it'll still be a yard loss. And I don't know if he really wanted to throw that ball or if that was the design run.
I think he wanted to throw the ball. But there was just too much interference back there. Oregon had multiple defenders before Bossa mopped it up. But I'll tell you what, just like we heard from Ryan, Jamari Caldwell just took his man and Powell drived him right into the quarterback's lap.
Pushed him backwards.
Oh, yeah. Couldn't go anywhere.
Pushed him into the play. So a timeout called by the Huskies, their second timeout. And 2nd and 11 coming up with 1:21 remaining here in this first half, 28-6. Oregon with the lead.
Boy, you get the combination of Caldwell and Harmon on the inside. That's a tough 1-2 combination, not only to run the ball against, but they're really good pass rushers. You normally don't count on your inside defensive tackles to be pass rushers. That's what both those guys have become. Disruptors, pressure, and then you got the guys from the outside as well.
2 receivers each way for Williams, Damon Williams Jr. And from the shotgun, slaps the hands together, gets the snap back to throw. Pressure comes, runs away, throws it, catch made over the middle. Nice catch, get him down, and they finally do. Jackson, but a flag down. This may be a face mask at the 27 or 28-yard line of Oregon. Giles Jackson, but it looks like maybe a grab of the face mask trying to get him down. With 1:13 remaining, Huskies trying to get into field goal.
Yeah, well, or score a touchdown. If this is a penalty on Oregon for a face mask, it's going to be inside of the 15-yard line.
Face mask. Defense, number 5. Penalty of forcing the end of the run, half the distance to the goal, automatic, first down.
So keep in
mind,
mind,
will start on the snap.
What Washington's hoping to do here, nice throw by Williams, by the way, going the opposite direction, throwing back to the inside. But if Washington can get a score, let alone a touchdown, they get the ball to begin the second half. So this is what they have to do to keep themselves in the game right here. I don't think 3 is going to do you any good. You got to score a touchdown.
From the 14-yard line after the face mask penalty on Oregon. 1st and 10 from the Duck 14. Shotgun for Williams. 2 receivers left, 1 right, back to throw. Sets, throws, going to go out of bounds, incomplete. Ooh, boy, taking some bodies out. Oh, boy, he made that catch. That's an incredible catch if he is inbounds. No, there's no way.
No way.
No, that's not a catch.
He caught it.
He did catch it.
Okay, you can't let this play continue. There's no way
Timeout, Oregon. Dan Lanning was all the way down at the 5-yard line calling timeout. So they can look at this play. This is not a catch. Why that would not be reviewed upstairs quickly.
Previous plays under further review. The ruling on the field was a reception.
So I think it's an obvious question as to whether it's a catch, and that's when review should be saying, hey, guys, wait a minute. There's a chance this is not a catch. Oh! I beg your pardon.
But did he have the ball when the toe was down?
Yeah, I think he did, Jorgie.
Let's watch that left foot. You can see it dragging right there. Drag.
He's got the ball. That's a catch. My bad.
What a catch.
My bad. That's a terrific catch at the 1-yard line.
That's a beauty. You can just see that foot rubble on the ground. Kind of stubs itself while he has control.
Yeah.
That's a heck of a catch.
Wow. But still, I'll go back to, it's close enough of a play that you got to stop and say, hey.
After further review, the ruling on the field is confirmed. Reception.
Yeah. Close enough that review's got to be looking at it just as we are, going, hey, wait a minute. I don't know if he caught that ball or not. We got to look at this. Stop play till we look at it. It shouldn't take a coach on either side calling timeout. But great play by the Huskies.
It's almost like inside 2 minutes you should stop it automatically.
Yeah. So from the 2-yard line is where that catch was made. 1st and goal. And I'm not sure why they were holding up play, but the officials.
The ball should be at the 1-yard line.
Okay, they're moving the ball from the 2 to the 1-yard line, which I believe is correct. They had set it at the 2. Now they move it to the 1. Williams, Coleman behind him. Now beside him as he goes shotgun. Williams, snap, hand it off. Coleman gets close. Didn't get there, though. Under a minute to play.
Well, if I'm Washington, I love maybe not score until 3rd down if they're able to get it in for a touchdown.
Be a 30-second charge timeout.
Oregon will use their 2nd timeout. Yeah, that's right. They did not get charged for a timeout under review. And I'm not sure why. They called timeout on review.
I don't know if they actually did. The referees might have said we stopped play for a review instead of charging the timeout, but it sure seemed like that's what Dan Lanning was doing.
Would have been, well, he did. Yeah, he did. But would have been nice if they didn't, if the officials would have.
Right. You lose the challenge, you lose the timeout. So sounds like the officials did it. And again, Washington here, 54 seconds left here in the first half, down 28-6. You want to bleed as much of that clock as you can because you get the ball to start the second half, but Oregon trying to keep Washington out of the end zone and force a 3.
So here we go again. 2nd and goal from the half-yard line. Coleman beside Williams from the shotgun. Coleman may just keep it. Nope, he gave it up, and Coleman goes up the middle and scores easily that time with 51 seconds remaining. Makes it a 28-12 with an extra point try coming up.
They'll go for 2 here. Try to get within 14.
Bring another receiver in. Giles Jackson comes back into the game, so the Huskies will put the ball probably on one of the hash marks, the right hash.
You're 2 scores down right now, 2 touchdowns, 2 2-point conversions, so you might as well try to close it to 14, which is the extra point with the touchdowns instead of the 2-point conversions. Saw a lot of these attempts last night with Georgia Tech, didn't we? Gee whiz.
8 overtimes? 28-12. 2-point conversion coming up to try. Williams. Coleman to his right. 3 receivers strung out to the left. Devon Williams. Snap. Back to throw. Looks left. Throws. Into the end zone. I think it was caught. It was. 2-point conversion. Denzel Boston, who was a wide receiver, One of three strung out to the left. It was Jackson, Hunter, and Boston went to the back of the end zone and drug across to the right.
And some nice throws there by Williams. That ball just a little bit behind, but Oregon wasn't able to get, and Brandon Johnson really wasn't able to get that inside hand in there to knock that ball down. So some nice throws there by Williams. An impressive Washington drive to finish the first half here to get to 14. Oregon leads 28-14. But that's what Washington had to have a chance to stay in this game after how hot Oregon had been offensively. The Toyota drive summary by the Huskies goes 11 plays, 75 yards in 4-10. Coleman the 1-yard touchdown run, and the Boston reception for the 2-point conversion. 28-14 Oregon. 51 seconds left. That drive summary brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places.
So the Ducks still have 2 timeouts remaining with 51 seconds. Be interesting to see where this kickoff ends up.
If he pooches it and Oregon gets good field position, 51 seconds and 2 timeouts is a long period of time.
Grady Gross will kick it. This is going to be kind of a line drive shot. Picked up at the 5. James to the 10, to the 15. James to the 20. Spun around at the 24 and goes down there with 44 seconds remaining. So the Ducks have 2 timeouts remaining. And it'll be interesting to see what kind of play call we have here.
Because Washington's going to be playing some, I wouldn't call it prevent defense, but a defense that's going to drop guys deep and keep everything in front of you and make Oregon have to dump the ball and take up time.
Well, if you can work the sideline 2 or 3 times. Here's 2 receivers out to the left, 2 to the right. One of those tied in. That is Ferguson. He goes in motion to the left. Snap back to throw. Gabriel rolls to his left. Still moving. Now will throw. It is off the fingertips of Stewart. Well, if he makes the grab, that's going to be great field position, but he couldn't hold on.
Yeah, ball right on the money.
Brings up second down.
Just a little bit high, but those are the type of catches that we've seen Stewart make easily. And luckily, that ball got batted up into the air and falls incomplete.
37 seconds remaining. Still 2 timeouts for Oregon. Second down and 10 at their own 24. Gabriel trips left. Huskies showing maybe they're going to come with some pressure. Snap, and they do. Steps up, climb. Now we'll throw a swing outside to James. He'll go upfield. Goes to the 30 and then still
get
his
out of
feet.
bounds.
I don't know if he didn't get out of bounds.
Got to be smart in that situation.
And Oregon will call timeout. That'll leave him with 1. Yeah, James could have gone out of bounds right there. It would have been 3rd down and 5 with maybe 26 seconds remaining and still 2 timeouts. But they used a timeout there as he didn't go down. It's still 3rd down and about 5, almost 4, and 1 timeout remaining. 28-14. Nearing second half, or halftime, if you will. 149 total yards for Washington, 221 for Oregon. The Huskies have only run for 34 yards in this first half. And I'm going to guess that most all of those have come from the quarterback role.
Yeah. Well, Damon Williams, his arm is what took him down the field on the last touchdown drive. Some scrambles and some nice throws while he was on the scramble to get Washington within 28-14.
3rd down and 4. Oregon's shown fairly tight. 2 receivers close to the left or the short side of the field. The boundary back to throw Gabriel. Steps, throws, catch made, first down. James almost got free. Ankle tackle brings him down at about the 37-yard line. They'll stop the clock to move the chains with 19 seconds remaining. Gabriel has them ready. Twins each way. Snapping back to throw. 4-man rush with time. Now will scramble away. Just throws the ball away. Tosses it out of bounds with 9 seconds remaining. So probably 1 more play, maybe 2 if it's a quick one to the sideline. 9 seconds remaining. Gabriel got dumped hard, too, by Darren Barkins. Transfer from Oregon.
No foul for intentional grounding. There's an eligible receiver in the area. Second down.
Most eligible receiver was in the first row of the stands. I'm not sure he said that. Here's second down and 10, with 9 seconds left in the second quarter. Snap. Going to get a free play here. Gabriel dancing around, throws it to the sideline. Caught by Holden. Holden will go out of bounds with 1 second remaining. He'll go out at about the 38-yard line.
So it'd be a 55-yard field goal if that's what you want to try, or you get a Hail Mary opportunity at least.
Offside. Defense, number 11. Penalties decline. Result of the play is a first down.
And Oregon's got a timeout to use, so they'll use it right here and decide what and how they are going to do. Dusty Hara, you're the offensive coordinator. You're the head coach now. You got a 55-yard try or a Hail Mary. What do you do?
I think you trust your kicker and you go and you see what you got with the 55-yarder. The wind is a slight little breeze. If you're looking at the flags on the ends of the goalpost at the back of the kicker, I think we're going to see a 55-yarder, and this could be the second 50-plus yard field goal this season, and we hadn't had one in 15 years before this.
If I'm Washington, I'd put a return guy back.
Boyle is 2 for 3. One of those 2 was a 50-yarder. This one from the 46 would be a 56-yard field goal try. James to hold. Boss on a snap. Snap. Place. Kick. On the way. It's gonna be no good. Short and a little left. Close, but just a little too far to get a good shot over that cross member. Look, for a moment like that ball was going to get there, and it just went underneath the crossbar.
54 yards, that would have been good.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. Dusty Hara getting ready with the coach downstairs as the Ducks started a little slowly offensively, but they heated up in a hurry, and the offense has been pretty good. Defense has been very good. Gave up a long drive a moment ago, but coach has got to feel good about what his team's done in the first half as they lead the Huskies here 28-14 as we enter halftime. Let's go downstairs.
Coach, offensively efficiency, but it seems to be going on the running game. And Jordan James, how has he been kind of setting the tone offensively for you guys?
We talked about walking into half, making sure that we're out rushing the opponent right here. We have to continue to be able to do that, be physical at the point of attack. We've done a good job of that so far.
Athletic quarterback on the other side. How do you feel you've done with your cage?
Yeah, good at times, bad at times. If we continue to keep him bottled up, we got a great chance to have success in this game.
Good luck in the second half, Coach.
Appreciate it.
Head coach Dan Lanning, our Toyota halftime interview with the head coach. Sounded okay.
Yeah,
sounded okay.
And I think he said about Damon Williams, the main thing is you keep him bottled up. He's less of a threat throwing the ball in the pocket than he is when he gets outside the pocket. That's when he made things happen on Washington's second touchdown drive. So exactly right there. Keep him in the pocket, chase him around a little bit. But when he gets outside the pocket and can make scramble plays, that's when Washington's offense is tough to defend.
Well, it's been a wild day of college football. It started last night with an 8 overtime game and has continued today with some upsets and still more games to play. Halftime here at Autzen Stadium. Oregon 28, Washington 14. Washington will get the ball to start the second half. Well, your Ducks have the lead as we go to halftime from our Country Financial broadcast booth. Halftime coming up on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
As a local community credit union founded by teachers, OnPoint is committed to supporting the students and faculty at the University of Oregon. And on game day, we're right there with you, on the field, in the bleachers, and in the classrooms. Drop by our local branch today and discover the many ways OnPoint can help support your financial well-being. OnPoint Community Credit Union. People are the point. Federally insured by NCAAF. Equal housing opportunity.
Before laughs in the parking lot became beers in the stadium with new friends, someone had to bring the six-pack of Kona Big Wave. Kona Big Wave. Bring the aloha. Copyright 2023 Kona Brewing Co., St. Louis, Missouri. Enjoy responsibly.
It takes hard work to be the best in the game. Planning, commitment, resilience, sweat. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs. Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of Oregon Athletics, helping the world keep promises.
The passion, the tradition, the rivalries. SiriusXM is your destination for all things college sports, and we've got you covered. On Big Ten Radio, there is complete coverage of every school in the conference, including live games, plus 24/7 talk and analysis. So cheer along on the SiriusXM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. And now you can get 3 months of SiriusXM free. Subscribe now. See offer details at SiriusXM.com/Big Ten Sports.
Dear Autumn Leaves, you won't be covering roads alone this season. Take on fall in the powerful Toyota Tundra or tackle trails in a Tacoma. Head to Toyota.com for more info. Toyota, let's go places.
The first half is in the books. Time now for college football's most refreshing halftime show. Presented by Coors Light. Choose chill. Proud partner of Oregon Athletics. Celebrate responsibly. A first half recap. Scores from the Big Ten and the rest of college football are all ahead on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
28-14 the score. Ryan Milano with you. Ashley Gentry back in our OSN studio playing highlights here for the Coors Light halftime show. The Ducks, they got the ball to start the half and marched down the field to set the tone. The way to set the tone in a rivalry game, how about you have the ball for 9 plays, go 71 yards, and have it for 4 minutes and 18 seconds, capped off by a Noah Whittington touchdown run.
First and goal from the 9. Gabriel ready for the snap. Claps the hands, gives the ball. Whittington going right. Goes inside one. Touchdown, Oregon. Whittington kind of got lost. A bunch of Huskies and Ducks on the right-hand side. Kept his feet. Looked like he started to stumble, Jordy, but he got through.
That made it 7-0 Oregon to start, but just like Oregon did, Washington marched down the field. The difference, Oregon held them to 3, made it 7-3. Ducks couldn't do anything next offensive possession, 3 and out. Well, how about on the opposite side of things? Washington, they have to punt as well, and it's senior day here at Autzen Stadium. Big reason for that defensive stand, senior linebacker Bryce Betcher getting in the backfields.
Williams snap back to throw this time. Sets up, pressure comes, gets hit, and goes down. So Betcher, who got blocked on the last play, did not get blocked that time.
Not this time, he says, Mr. Williams.
Oregon couldn't capitalize on Washington giving them the football. The Ducks fumbled on their ensuing possession, led to a quick 3 points for Washington. Huskies kicked a field goal without having to gain a single yard on that drive for the Huskies, made it 7-6. Got pretty close at the start of the second quarter, and then Oregon found their offensive rhythm. They had 3 consecutive touchdown drives, and a big part of those drives were this big play and connection from Dylan Gabriel hooking up with Trayshawn Holden, almost getting into the end zone.
Gabriel, a lot of time, now throws, got it, Holden, 20, inside, 10, 8, out of bounds at the 5. Oh, they're going to give him a touchdown. Did not go out of bounds.
Jerry had it right the first time he was out of bounds, reached for the pylon while his entire body was out of bounds. His toe landed out of bounds at the 5, but he stretched all the way to the half-yard line and made it an easy punch-in touchdown for Jordan James.
3 receivers out to the left. Snap, handed off. James, touchdown Oregon. Right up the middle. A no-doubter. Easy. And Oregon tacks on a touchdown.
14-6 the score after the Jordan James touchdown. Washington gets the football back. First play, ball on the ground.
From that pistol look, he's got Jonah Coleman, the running back, behind him. 3 receivers strung out to his left. Tight end right, going to hand it off. Bang! That ball came out, and Oregon has it. Fumble. Huskies Huskies. Ducks have it at the 19-yard line.
That gave the Ducks prime field position inside the red zone to start their next offensive possession. It did not take long as the Ducks ran 2 plays. You'll hear both of them. Jordan James running like a man possessed. He ran a Husky over, and it was physical.
Holden motions from right to left, sets up, back to throw Gabriel. Time, swings it out of the backfield. James, 10-yard line, 5, lowers his head, goes to the 1, delivers a blow. Jordan James, this is my field. Get out of my house. When Jordan James decides to go north-south and you're in his way, there's going to be a collision.
When you stand in the way of an Oregon running back, you're making a business decision. If you remember a few weeks back, Noah Whittington had a play against Illinois where he ran someone over. I'm not sure which rush was more physical. All I know is the pad level is low for those Oregon running backs, and if you're going to get in their tracks, you best know the train that's running into you, because Jordan James gets down to the 1 and he punches it in himself for more points.
Gabriel says, settle down, here we go. Give me the snap, give it to James up the middle. Boom inside. No call yet. Touchdown, Oregon. Jordan James. That quick. Oh, my.
That made it 21-6 the score. Oregon in front of Washington. Huskies get the football back, 3 and out. Punt the ball right back to Oregon, and it didn't take long. Jet sweep to Noah Whittington, then a free play pass to Terrence Ferguson, gets Oregon inside the 5-yard line, and Dylan Gabriel, he gets it done himself.
Holden comes in from the left, sets up, turn. It's going to be a pass. Gabriel could run. He runs. He scores! Touchdown, Oregon.
How about that sequence to start the second quarter? Touchdown, Oregon. Washington fumble. Touchdown, Oregon. 3 and out Huskies. Touchdown, Oregon. The only problem for the Ducks is Washington answered with an 11-play, 75-yard, 4-minute drive to get into the end zone and make it a 14-28 game after the Huskies convert on the 2-point conversion. About 30 seconds left in the half. Oregon's got a chance. They get a 56-yard field goal attempt. You heard Jorgie say it probably would have been good from 54, just under the crossbar. And that's where we stand at halftime. 28-14, Oregon in front. Huskies will get the ball to start the second half. But that's not the only game going on in the Big Ten. Around the top 25, we'll get to a scoreboard, Safeway scoreboard, when we come back on the Coors Light Halftime Show on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Pizza just goes better with Pepsi Zero Sugar.
Pizza.
Thank you.
But don't take our word for it. In fact, don't take any words for it. Crispy and cheesy, paired with delicious and refreshing. My mouth is watering already. Every bite is better with Pepsi.
Pepsi is proudly distributed by locally owned Bigfoot Beverages. Go Ducks, drink Pepsi.
Get your home turf ready to play with the game-changing performance of Steel. Enjoy big savings this fall on Steel handheld outdoor power equipment. Find yours at over 10,000 local Steel dealers. Steel is a proud supporter of your Oregon Ducks. Real Steel. Find yours.
Ducks.
Gonna drive hard, gonna get into the end zone.
Huskies.
Touchdown, Oregon. Get out of my way.
This is Oregon football from Learfield.
You say you never give in to a meltdown and never fill your feed with kid photos. You say you'd never put a pacifier in your mouth to clean it and never let them run wild through the grocery store. So when you say you'd never let them get into a car without you there, no, it can happen. 1 in 4 hot car deaths happen when a kid gets into an unlocked car and can't get out. Never happens. Before you leave the car, always stop, look, lock. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
Time for another check of scores from around the Big Ten and the rest of college football. Brought to you by Safeway, official grocery partner and tailgate headquarters of the Oregon Ducks.
Back here on the Coors Light halftime, 28-14, Oregon in front, and there's a lot more rivalries to be had around the nation in college football. We'll try to get to them all. I don't think I will. Number 23, Illinois. They went on the road at Wrigley Field to play Northwestern, a 38-28 victory for the Illini. Number 21, Missouri played host to Arkansas and took down the Razorbacks 28-21 with an 18-point fourth quarter. In the Territorial Cup in Arizona, 16th-ranked Arizona State, they won 49-7 in a rout of the Arizona Wildcats. The Iron Bowl between 13th-ranked Alabama and Auburn, 28-14 as the Tide roll to a rivalry win. Top 15 matchup between South Carolina and Clemson, and it's South Carolina who came back in the fourth quarter. 10 points unanswered in that last period to win 17-14. 9th-ranked SMU got a 38-6 victory over Cal as Tennessee, they came back. The 8th-ranked Volunteers against Vanderbilt to win 36-23 in that one. Upset City in the ACC. 6th-ranked Miami needed a win to make the ACC title. They were up big early. Syracuse comes back late to win 42-38. 5th-ranked Notre Dame got a win over USC, 49-35, as Penn State clinches a matchup with Oregon next week. The 4th-ranked Nittany Lions win 44-7 against Maryland to get to the Big Ten title game. That avenue was open because Michigan won the game against 2nd-ranked Ohio State, 13-10. Action going on right now. Number 22, UNLV. They're up 24-7 over Nevada at halftime. A matchup between two top 25 teams in the Big 12, 18th-ranked Iowa State and 24th-ranked Kansas State. 24-14, Iowa State in front at the break. A matchup to decide who's going to be in the SEC title game. 3rd-ranked Texas on the road at Cal Field against 20th-ranked Texas A&M. 17-zip Longhorns at the half. And then in the Big 10, 10th-ranked Indiana hosting Purdue in a snow game. 38-zip Indiana in front midway through the third. 28-14 the score here at Autzen between the Ducks and the Dogs. First half stats and second half kick coming up when we return on the Coors Light Halftime Show on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
College football's most refreshing halftime show has been brought to you by Coors Light. Choose chill. Proud partner of Oregon Athletics. Celebrate responsibly. This is Duck Football from Learfield.
BECU. You've heard the name, seen the letters. But what does BECU stand for? Simply put, not-for-profit BECU stands for people. For charting your own path. For choosing what's right for members instead of what's profitable for someone else. Because they are the reason our credit union exists. So we do everything in our power to help them reach their financial goals. BECU. Power in people. All Pacific Northwest residents are eligible to join. Federally insured by NCUA.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End of friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
If the last few years have taught us anything, it's that human connection means the world.
By connecting with one another, we know we're not alone. By connecting, we feel what others feel. We breathe better, laugh easier, and feel healthier. At Regents, connection is at the heart of everything we do. It inspires our commitment to our communities and to you. Here, health isn't just a you thing, it's a we thing. Regents Blue Cross Blue Shield of Oregon. Together, we health.
Dear autumn leaves, you won't be covering roads alone this season. Take on fall in the powerful Toyota Tundra or tackle trails in a Tacoma. Head to Toyota.com for more info. Toyota, let's go places.
No matter what you do or where you do it in Oregon, SAFE is with you, helping injured workers return to work and preventing future injuries. SAFE, workers' comp that really works. Learn more at SAIF.
An exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Oregon. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express written consent of the University of Oregon and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the University of Oregon.
Coors Light halftime show here at Autzen Stadium, back in the Country Financial broadcast booth. Thanks to Ryan Milano for his work on the Coors Light halftime show, and Ashley Gentry back in the OSN studios. We do have a bit of an update for Oregon men's basketball as well. Ryan was talking about scores, and it looks like Chris Clayton, for those of you who will be tuning in to Oregon men's basketball coming up, Chris is out in Vegas finishing up the Players Era Festival for me with Oregon football going on here. The game in front of the Ducks, San Diego State and Houston, went to overtime, and Chris will have the call for you all the way through the finish against Alabama, and here's hoping that Oregon football can take care of business and fans will be able to tune in for a big-time non-conference matchup, a championship game in the Players Era Festival for Oregon men's basketball. Meanwhile, here at Autzen Stadium, it's 28-14, Oregon in front of Washington. The Ducks outgaining the Huskies 253 to 149, 148 through the air, 105 on the ground. A balanced attack for the Ducks, who are 2 of 4 on third down, holding Washington to 3 of 7 on third down. Average yards per play, 7.9 for the Ducks and 4.5 for Washington. Dylan Gabriel, an efficient 11 of 16 for 148. And I'll tell you what, DeMond Williams, 10 of 12 for 115, also very efficient. The freshman making the start for Washington here today. He is also the leading rusher for Washington, 12 carries, 20 yards for the Husky quarterback. Jordan James has set the tone for the Ducks offensively. He's got 2 touchdowns, 10 carries for 60 yards for Jordan James. He's also Oregon's leading receiver in terms of catches, 4 catches for 40 yards. Trayshawn Holden, 3 grabs for 73 yards there in the first half. Oregon 28, Washington 14. I'm Joey Mack in the Country Financial broadcast booth. Dusty Hara on the sideline, and with the call here alongside Mike Jorgensen, Jerry Allen.
Thank you, Joey Mack, as the kickoff comes. Returnable from the 3 to the 10, 15 to the 20, a little crease to the 25. Finally gang tackled all the way out at the 31-yard line. That is a really good return by the Huskies.
Well, you can really tell how that cold air affects the kickoffs tonight. I mean, Washington purposely likes to pooch theirs, probably knowing they can't kick it deep enough, but Oregon traditionally all season long, probably 7 out of every 8 are in or out of the end zone or fair caught because they're so high and deep. Not tonight.
5-yard penalty be added on to the end of the run. First down.
Yeah, so I'll tell you, Washington looking to this middle 8 to try to get back in the game. They trailed 28-6. Scored a touchdown, got the 2-point conversion right there at the end of the first half. And look at the field position they start with right now, Jerry. 1st and 10, throwing 36.
Good return. There was a 5-yard offsides penalty added to the end of the run as the Ducks were offsides on the kickoff. So from their own 36, Williams, still on, shotgun, snap, keeps, throws. A little short pass to his tight end who gets met right at the 38-yard line and falls half a yard between the 38 and the 39. That's Kaliki Latu. He's a big guy. He's 6'7", 244 pounds. Do not let him get ahead of steam.
Nice safe pass there for Washington. Just trying to keep things simple for Lamont Williams, and that was pretty simple right there.
2nd down and 7 on the 3-yard pickup to the 39. Motion man comes all the way left from under center. Play action to throw. Williams steps up, throws a little dump pass out of the backfield. This is tailback Jonah Coleman. You're going to get him an easy first down across the 47 to the 49-yard line. And just moving the sticks.
Keep it simple. Stepped up into the pocket. Nice pocket there that he stepped up into. Nice shuffle up, and he hits his running back, Coleman, for a first down.
49-yard line left hash. Two receivers out to the right, Jackson and Hunter. One alone to the left, that's Boston from the shotgun. Williams claps a hand, gets a snap, hands it off, kept it. He's going to go left, run left, goes inside of the 50 to the 46. Before Taylor Toyota brings him down, but that's a good first down run of 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5. 28-14, Oregon with a lead as we begin the second half here at Autzen Stadium. Give him 6 on the carry, 2nd down and 4. Looks like 2nd down and closer to 5, maybe 4.5. Get the yardsticks out. Let's measure this. Empty backfield. 3 receivers out to the right, 2 to the left. Snap, back to throw. Pressure, gets away, doesn't get away. Birch got to him. Looked like he was going to get touched and pull away from it, and Jordan Birch is too quick. Stayed right with him and took him down for the solo sack from behind. 4th sack on the year for Jordan Birch.
You said it, Jerry. Stayed right with him. It's one of those ones where DeMond Williams, with his athleticism, sometimes can just run away from the close to sack, but not Jordan Birch. He just stayed with it, jumped on his back, loss of 5, brings up 3rd and 10.
Let me correct that. His 7th sack of the year. 7 sacks for Jordan Birch. 3rd down and 10. Back at the original line of scrimmage, the Washington 49. Williams from the gun. Twins out to the right. Snap back to throw. Looks right, looks right, looks right. Pressured. Trying to get away from it. Will run right. He's going to get a first down and slides down across the 40 to the 37-yard line.
Just somehow got outside of containment. And Oregon knows on that side, Uiagalelei, it looked like, was maybe the contained guy, but just got caught up with the block. You got to stay outside in on him versus inside out. And that's why DeMond Williams, with his speed, gets outside that containment and right up the field just that quick.
Williams gave himself up with a slide at the 39-yard line, where it'll be first down Washington at the Oregon 39 right hash, going from our right to our left. Williams from the shotgun. Ducks shift the defensive line. Snap, hand it off up the middle, and Muhammad will get a short gain. He'll get more than just a short. He's getting about 3, almost 3 yards on that carry to the 36. 2nd down and 7. Dusty Hara down on the sideline with a Toyota mic.
Nifty little shift by the Oregon defensive line. They all got up like they were going to shift one gap over to the right. They slid over and then went back to the original alignment to get DeMond Williams to double think where they were going to go on their zone read.
Muhammad still the running back, 2nd and 7 from the 36. Snap back to throw off, little play action. Little pressure from behind. Drag down. Mateo Uiagalelei. The solo sack. His 11th and a half sack of the year. The edge got in.
Surprised Williams didn't take off just a little quicker, because it's that hesitation and allowed Uiagalelei to do a 360 on the tight end and come back inside and make the sack.
So a long 3rd down again from the Oregon 38-yard line. 3rd down and 9.
This might be 2-down territory for Washington potentially.
From the shotgun, DeMond Williams. Muhammad to his left. Snap, going to roll left. Running, stops. Nope, keeps running and dragged down. Birch got him. Jordan Birch with his 8th sack, 2nd of the game.
Not 2-down territory anymore when you make a sack for a loss like that. What a play by Jordan Birch. Just pure athleticism allows him to bring down a guy like DeMond Williams.
He started to stop, Williams did, as if he wanted to throw the ball, but he realized, I got a guy right on my back. I got to keep running.
Yeah, and Pullman couldn't block Birch. He tried, and he ended up almost kind of blocking him right into the sack. That extra momentum helped Birch bring down Williams.
A loss of 8. And Gary Bryant, or is that Tesdeep? Gary Bryant at a 10-yard line. Here's a snap on the 4th down punt. Away. He's going to bounce inside the 10 and go into the end zone this time. So it'll come out to the 20-yard line, and Oregon will have a first down for the first time here in the second half. 9:21 remaining in this third quarter after a 46-yard punt. No return, but out to the 20 of the touchback. Oregon gets the ball back. First down of the second half, leading 28-14 from our Country Financial broadcast booth. We'll go away and come back on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
First Interstate Bank is the proud sponsor of the Community Hero Program. Throughout the year, Duck fans have been submitting stories about heroes in our community. And First Interstate Bank wants to recognize Tabitha Lehman. Tabitha goes above and beyond in supporting our community, contributing to music in the park, Rotary events, the skate park, schools, and more. Her dedication and efforts enrich the lives of many and bring our community closer together. On behalf of First Interstate Bank, thank you, Tabitha Lehman.
Hey, mighty Oregon fans, get ready to make some noise with the McDonald's Game Day Bundle all season long, exclusively in the McDonald's app. Score big for your whole squad with the Cheeseburger Pack, featuring 2 classic cheeseburgers, 20-piece chicken McNuggets, and 2 orders of the crispy golden medium fries you love. All for just $14.99. How's that for a W? Must opt into rewards at participating McDonald's, valid through 2024-25 football season. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Welcome back to Otts and Jim. Smitty Smith, veteran of the game, just introduced down below to the crowd, and a pilot, and went to Top Gun school. That's the real deal. And I'm sure he took lessons from Tom Cruise. Showed him how to fly those F-18 Hornets. 9:21 remaining here in this third quarter. 28-14 Oregon will get the ball for the first time of the second half as Oregon's defense comes up big, and a couple of sacks for Birch shut down the Huskies. When the holidays get real, start at Kohl's and Kohls.com, where you'll find amazing Cyber Monday deals on everything you need, all in one place, so you can focus on the moments that matter. Kohl's, where families come first.
Boy, doesn't it seem like forever since Oregon's had the ball?
It does, yeah.
I mean, forever. Not only just a half that was halftime, but it seems like they didn't have it much in the second quarter, and obviously this, so far, 9:21 left here in the third quarter, this is their first possession.
Well, the pressure Oregon's defense is bringing on Williams now leads one to wonder whether he starts getting a little happy with that ball now and getting rid of it when he probably shouldn't, worrying about the pressure and the sacks. But right now, Oregon didn't have to worry about that. They've got the ball. 2 receivers come out to the right. Tez and Holden, believe. Snap, quick snap, hand the ball off. There goes James up the left side for a run. First down. He'll pick up. They can't even get him down. He's still on his feet. Across the 35 to the 38-yard line. I thought the pile stopped at about the 33. It was giving him a first down, but he wouldn't go down.
Boy, does he run physical and with an attitude. It's just contagious the way that he runs and plays.
I think they did mark him down. All of his knees went down at the 36. He got up and kept running. First down. Gabriel, give it to him again. Going to cut it back. Get a short game this time to about the 39.
Trayshawn Holden was probably hoping he'd throw that ball because everybody went inside. Trayshawn Holden had that slant pass, which was the play off of that play, and nobody in the middle of the field to be able to catch him.
Stewart goes way out to the left along with Holden. One receiver alone to the right now in motion. Tez goes back to the left, so trips left on second down and 7, almost 8. Here with 8:19 left in the third quarter, 28-14 Oregon. Ducks with their first possession of the second half. Second down and 7, almost 8 at the 39. Snap, handed to James again, up the middle, lowers his head, dives to the 45-yard line. And so much blocking going on the outside in front of the Oregon bench that one of the officials had to get into the bench and say, hey guys, play's over, quit blocking. It was short of the first down by 2. They're going to mark the ball at the 44, so it'll be third down and 2. 3rd and 2. Gabriel. Jordan to his left. Tez in motion to the left. Snap back to throw. Dylan Gabriel running left. Nowhere to go. The ball throws it. It's caught. It's caught. Tez came back to the ball, made the catch at the 37-yard line, diving down for the ball. Got a flag down, and I don't know. It doesn't look like it's a holding call because it's not near the line of scrimmage. It's back near where Tez made the catch. So I have no idea. Dusty Hare, I don't know if you got an indication of what this might be down below?
Usually that's in like the area of a hold or pass interference.
Holding. Defense. Number 9. Penalties decline. Result of the play. First down.
Oh, you called it. Yeah, good call, Dusty. Holding, defensive holding. Different from pass interference. Holding is where you hold a receiver and don't let him run his route. Once the ball is in the air, it would be pass interference. So they called that holding call very early. 17 yards on that pass completion from Gabriel to Tez Johnson. All the way to the 38, first down. Snap, high snap, handed off. Whittington gets a big run across the 30. Still on his feet inside of the 25 to the 22-yard line. A lot of running room, right? Big hole. He took advantage of it in a hurry. 16 yards.
Whittington had his choice. He could just keep going like he did there for the nice gain. He also had a cutback lane to be able to go to. Either way, nice run, nice opening into the hole by the Oregon offensive line.
Boy, he got into traffic, and he covered up that ball with both hands from the 22-yard line right hash. Gabriel under center. Waiting for the snap, turn, pitch it. Whittington going left. Look for a cutback, gets it. Gets it almost outside. Spins across the 20 to the 18. They'll get about a 4-yard pickup for just a moment. Looked like he might get enough speed to get outside.
Yeah, student body left is what you call that. That's the old USC sweep. Everybody out there, man for man, try to block somebody. And it looked like there was a little bit of a lane there. And Noah Whittington kind of making some shifts and some moves. But the more moves you make, the more opportunity allows the defenders to be able to close in.
Trips go left for Gabriel from the 18-yard line to pick up a 4. So second down and 6. Snap. Give it to Whittington, going left, try to cut it outside. Now we'll cut it up inside of the 15 to the 14-yard line. The pile might get him to the 13, but it's going to be third down and about a yard.
Nice job making something out of nothing. Carson Bruner was right in the hole, was going to throw him for a loss, and he makes a jump stop, goes to his left, and gets up the field to bring up a 3rd and 1.
Carson Bruner seems like he's been
around forever.
Yeah, I mean 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years.
Yeah,
he's one of very few Washington players who remain. Just a handful of guys off of that team from last year.
Leading tackler for Washington defensively this year.
Third down and a yard. Under center again for Gabriel. Not often does Oregon go under center. James behind him. Turn. Give it to Sadiq coming right. Go outside. Dives for the first down. He'll get the first down, but just. And it looked like he had a lot more there.
It looked like he had a lot more there, but if you're Kenyon Sadiq, you also have to understand the down in the distance. Sometimes it's smart to bounce it back out, but other times it's get it up the field when you have a blocker out there. Trayshawn Holden was doing a nice job blocking. Go north-south and see what you can do with it.
He got enough for the first down to the 11-yard line, so Oregon can get a first down to the 1, but a touchdown will make it a whole lot easier. 4.5 minutes left here, third quarter. 28-14, Oregon. In motion, Ferguson all the way to the left, trips out, comes back the other way, going to hand it off. No, back to throw off play action. Give it to some Ferguson inside the 10. Going to get triple teamed at the 9, so he'll get a couple of yards. It'll be second down and 8. Ferguson went in motion to the left and then came back across the formation and was the little receiver, almost a little screen pass.
Yeah, and tough to really run that play into the boundary, because when you're running into the boundary like there, you don't have much room. You're hoping to fool Washington's defense, and they weren't fooled on that play.
Second down and 8 from the 9-yard line. Shotgun. And now Gabriel puts his hand out and says, don't snap it. Want to change the play or get the play. James to his right, trips out to the left. Snap, back to throw. Straight drop, looking left. Throws it, end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Oregon. Tez Johnson. And he was looking for him all the way. Looking for him all the way.
Man-to-man, and Tez beats his man. And that ball right on the money from Dylan Gabriel. To the outside, on a line, And Tez beats his guy by 2 yards. Tough to cover him on the outside like that. Just too quick.
Dusty, that is Tez's route. He runs that so well.
He ran it to perfection, too. You got a nice little rub by the inside 2 receivers, and then Tez just finding that soft spot. His first step out of the break, so quick and so tough to defend.
Oregon shows spread, swinging gate formation, but brings everybody back in for the extra point try.
Boy, Gabriel knew he had him right when he let go.
Right away. Yeah, didn't he? He was looking for him from the get-go, knowing he was going to be open. 34-14, extra point coming up, kick up on the way, and it is good. And Oregon will take a 35-14 lead with 3:28 left here in the third quarter. Their only touch of the third quarter, only drive.
Timeout on the field.
And they make it count.
80 yards.
80 yards. 3:28 left here in the third quarter. 35-14. Oregon defense has had a pretty good game. Called on again to see if they can keep the Huskies from trying to keep close on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
No matter what you do or where you do it in Oregon, SAFE is with you, helping injured workers return to work and preventing future injuries. SAFE, workers' comp that really works. Learn more at SAIF.com.
Dear Autumn Leaves, you won't be covering roads alone this season. Take on fall in the powerful Toyota Tundra or tackle trails in a Tacoma. Head to Toyota.com for more info. Toyota, let's go places.
At U.S. Bank, when they say they're in it with you, they mean it. Not just for the good stuff, the grand openings and celebrations, although those are pretty great, but for all the hard work it took to get there, the fine-tuning of goals, the managing of cash and workflows, and decision-making. They're in to help you through all of it, because together they're proving day in and day out that there is nothing as powerful as the power of us. Visit usbank.com to get started today. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, copyright 2024 U.S. Bank.
Oregon.
Sunday strolling into the end zone.
Washington.
There's a quick score for you.
From the Country Financial Broadcast booth alongside Mike Jorgensen, here's the voice of the Ducks, Jerry Allen.
Welcome back. Duck Football brought to you by Pizza Hut. Check out pizzahut.com for great deals. No one out-pizzas the Hut. And by Country Financial, proud supporter of the Ducks, making insurance easy. Worry less, feel more confident with insurance designed to meet your specific needs. CountryFinancial.com to get started today. Experience more with Country Financial. George?
Well, Toyota drive summary for the Ducks. First possession of this third quarter, 10 plays, 80 yards, and 5:53 for the touchdown. Tez Johnson, 9-yard touchdown reception from Gabriel and Sappington's extra point. It's Oregon 35, Washington 14, 3:28 left here in the third quarter. But just a quick reminder, 3rd and 2, Dylan Gabriel scrambles to his left, buys some extra time, hits Tez Johnson for the first down. Nice to see him get the payoff with the touchdown pass. By the way, converted 2 third downs on that drive, and Gabriel was 3 for 3, 28 yards passing on that drive. So combination running, passing. Right now the Ducks running the ball well, and I think that keeps Washington on their heels.
Ducks kicking from our left to our right. Looks like Sappington maybe getting ready to tee it up. Let me check and see who's returning. That's going to be Daniel Nata and Cameron Davis are deep. And it is Boyle who has it teed up to kick it off for Oregon. Andrew Boyle coming in, 10 kickoffs, 4 touchbacks, a couple of out of bounds. Kickoffs tonight have been different for both teams. Here's the approach to the ball by Boyle. Foot into it. More of a line drive deeper. This time it's going to be returnable from the 2. 10, 15. Coming left. Cut it back at the 20, 25, and finally at the 26-yard line.
Yeah, that ball is not going to go deep tonight. It's kind of like hitting a cold golf ball. I mean, Dusty usually hits it 300 on a warm day off the tee. But probably like 250 on a cold day like today. What do you think, Dusty?
Yeah, probably something like that. Yep. We'll go ahead and I'm just going to run with it.
Okay.
I'm not.
Sounds good.
First Liar doesn't have a chance in this game. I'll tell you that right now. Timeout called on the field for no reason, but we'll take it. 35-14, Oregon with a lead. 3:20 left here in the third quarter. Oregon on top from our Country Financial broadcast booth on the Oregon Sports Network in Learfield.
I'm a pretty great multitasker. I can wash dishes and do laundry. I can roller skate while walking my dog. I can even order lunch while doing my homework. But I can't use my phone while driving. A distracted driver is one of the leading causes of death in the United States. So when it comes to driving, please, don't be a multitasker.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad, we learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow, you sound just like him.
Then he said.
If it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Welcome back to Autzen Stadium, Rich Brooks Field, and Duck football. Terrence Ferguson, 3 receptions tonight. He is now number 1 of the Oval receptions by a tight end, 125 receptions. Ed Dixon is now number 2. And Ed Dixon was a great one.
Sure was. Is. And was.
Yeah, he is. 35-14, Dusty Hare down on the sideline, or Toyota sideline. Mike, Oregon's offense, really the only team that stopped Oregon's offense tonight has been Oregon.
Yeah, absolutely, and you've seen the efficiency that they've been having with both the run and the pass. This late in the game, having as much balance as the Ducks have offensively, where your pass and rush yards are relatively equal. I mean, they're getting exactly what they want, and it starts with the running backs and how efficiently they've been running the ball, especially Jordan James, who has been the tone setter from the very beginning of this game, and it's kind of carried over here to the second half. That run where it looked like he was down, then he popped up and got a couple extra yards. I mean, those are the tough yards that he has been getting all night long.
It'll be first down Washington at their own 26-yard line, right in the middle of the field. They will send Jackson and Hunter out to the right. Boston comes along close to the formation to the left shotgun for Devon Williams. Snap, straight drop to throw. Quick throw, catch made. That's going to be Hunter, and he'll get a good first down catch and then run near the first down marker. That's going to be a first down, 10 yards.
Yeah, Jeremiah Hunter, his 4th reception of the night for 64 yards. He's been the main receiver for this Washington Husky offense.
Kind of a tempo offense for Williams and the Huskies now. Oregon, because Washington changed an offensive player, the Ducks will bring a defensive player in and now send a defensive player out. And Oregon taking advantage of a rule in college football I think that should be changed. I just don't agree with that. Here's a snap and the handoff. Coleman going right, trying to get outside, doesn't. Tyshim Johnson came up from that safety spot, stayed with him, didn't let him get outside, got the feet wrapped up and threw him for a 1-yard loss.
Stayed outside, kept his leverage outside. Then when Coleman tried to bounce it with some help from Nico Reed and others in behind him, he just took him right down. So nice job by Tyshim Johnson, playing that softly, not coming in out of control.
Washington has only rushed for 38 yards tonight. 2nd and 11 at their own 35. Williams from the shotgun and the snap and to throw. Steps back, steps up, and goes down. He stepped back and tried to step up, and there was nowhere to step up. Derek Harmon was one of several Ducks who were there.
It was like a brick wall just caved in on him. I mean, he got ready to stand up and tried to shuffle up in, and Derek Harmon just took his man and drove him right back in to the quarterback. Just collapsed him right there. What a play. And actually, he was being held and still made the sack.
4th sack this year for Derek Harmon, the transfer from Michigan State. The loss back to the 29. 3rd down and 17 for Devon Williams and the Huskies. From the shotgun, he's got the snap and back to throw. A little more time. Now it breaks down. Now he gets hit and goes down again. Oregon's defense is just too much. Jordan Birch won, I believe, his 3rd sack of the year. Jaden Moore was also in there. Oregon's defensive front is just collapsing Washington.
Just creating havoc up front. I mean, they don't know what's coming next. The way that Oregon comes in from the side, right up into his lap, from the backside. I mean, just again, the job that Harmon did, scaring him out of the pocket and then finishing the job.
Got to give Jaden Moore at least a half a sack there. Punt away, very short. Bryant calls fair catch and makes the fair catch at the 36-yard line. Oregon's defensive front is manhandling Washington's offensive line. 9 total sacks tonight for Oregon. 9 sacks. Birch, I think, has 4 of them. On that punt, 41 yards. No return. The Ducks will get it at their own 36-yard line. Duck football brought to you by Steel. Find your local Steel dealer at steeldealers.com. Well, Oregon's defense is just...
You said 9.
Yes, 9. Is that right? Yeah, 9 sacks. Oh. I'm sure that Birch has at least 3. I think he's got 4. And Joey Mack says that 9 sack so far ties a school record. Here's first down, play action to throw. A lot of time for Gabriel. Still sitting back there having a sandwich. Now decides to run and throws it. He might have been across the line of scrimmage.
I thought he was.
I don't see a flag.
No, I don't either. I thought he was just when he let that go. I think he knew he wasn't going to go anywhere. Had an open receiver, but just missed him on the outside. Jordan James is who he tried to dump it to.
He had enough time not only to eat a sandwich, he could have made a sandwich and then ate it.
He had all day long back there.
Good coverage downfield by Washington.
One thing they've done is they have not allowed Oregon the explosion play on the pass game down the field.
2nd down and 10. Ducks at their own 36. Here's a handoff. James going to go right. Got a little block outside. Cuts it up and goes, with a lowered head at the 43 and goes to the 45. And never does go down. He just punishes people. Oh, the fans here see the replay and ooh and awe. Jordan James, 5'10", 210. He runs more like he's 6'2", 235. And that's taking us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Normally, we used to go away right now, take a break, and come back and tell you what the score was. But instead, we're going to do what 59,000 fans are going to do. So fun. I wish you could all be here, fans. Be a part of this. Come on, Jordan. Give me some movement. There you go. There you go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Dusty Harris down on the field. Just a little movement from you now. Come on.
Hey, I'm getting in the movie because you're looking down here on the sidelines and you're seeing guys you don't usually see dance. Bryce Betcher out here, seniors taking it in one last time at home and taking in everything that this crowd has given them.
Hey, Jerry's got rhythm up here, by the way.
It's easy when you got a crowd like this. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Singing to a drumstick. I would get down, but I'd never get back up. So 35-14 in the middle of this celebration between the third and fourth quarters. A little quiet.
I know that everybody's so into this.
I love
So freaking awesome. So awesome.
Indescribable. Dusty Hera. The emotions, I mean, it's just got to be through you.
That was really cool. Betcher does a backflip. Jeffrey Bossa, these linebackers that are so business as usual during this time, they had their way with shout out on the field. That was awesome to see. Awesome.
Woo! Meanwhile, back at the ranch, they're playing a football game where it'll be 3rd down and 9 for the Huskies at the Oregon, beg your pardon, 3rd down and 2 for Oregon at the Duck 44-yard line. Oregon on the move. James, 14 carries, 93 yards, 4 catches for 40 yards. He's got 2 touchdowns tonight. Jordan James having a game. Here's 3rd down and 2. Snap, give it to James again. He'll get the first down to the 50. And in and a tackle. Janoris James now on the offensive line for Oregon. It's Janoris Wilson, I beg your pardon, as Jordan James gets the easy first down. To the, going to mark the ball right at the 50.
Those are sometimes the down and distances where you see that running back pop through the line of scrimmage and be off to the races. Not there, but I was just waiting for that to happen, hoping it would.
Oregon 341 yards through 3 quarters. The Huskies 164. Wow, full house backfield. Everybody separate. Whittington's going to go cut it up 50. Dives inside of the 45-yard line. So 3 backs in the backfield along with a quarterback. But
one of them was Tez.
They're not aligned correct. I mean, as far as a regular running back formation.
Just a little bit more confusion to that defense to have all those guys in the backfield, including Tez.
More eye candy, if you will. 2nd down and 5. Snap to throw. Little short throw, quick. Whittington, easy catch. 40, 30, inside of the 28-yard line. Noah Whittington from the outside coming in.
Well, it's like everybody in the underneath coverage, particularly the linebackers, just disappeared on the play. And Dylan Gabriel very patient to allow that play happen.
Give it to Whittington again. Caught from behind inside the 25. He'll go to the 23.
That was close to being a big play.
Just a half a step away from going all the way. Pickup of 5. 2nd down and 5 at the 23 of Washington. Right hash. Just on the way, 4th quarter. Inside our Country Financial broadcast booth. Seen a lot of football tonight. We still got almost a full quarter to go. 35-14 Oregon. Empty backfield for Gabriel. Trips left. And now Whittington back to the formation. The keep. Up the middle goes Gabriel. Inside to about the 15. He got spun around awkwardly, but he's all right. He'll get the first down. He almost busted that all the way. Gabriel fake the fly sweep. And takes it himself for 8 yards. To just inside the 16-yard line. Mark it. Let's call it the 16 and give him first down. 12:39 left here in this 4th quarter. Way out to the left, Holden. Stewart alone to the right. Jordan James in the backfield. Here's a throw. Going to be inside throw, incomplete. Boy, collision. There's a flag. That may be a targeting call. Evan Stewart from the right on a slant or a post.
That's the first time Dylan Gabriel's kind of thrown that into a little tighter window than usual. Evan Stewart coming on a slant pattern over the middle. Always a little bit scary when you come in like that.
Personal foul. Targeting. Defense. Number 24. That plays under further review.
After watching the replay, Georgietta.
I'm not sure it is. It's not helmet to helmet, it doesn't look like. It looks like it's helmet to shoulder pad. But it might be helmet, shoulder pad at the same time.
No, his helmet came nowhere near his helmet. His helmet hit his shoulder pad. I wouldn't call that targeting. Dusty Harry, you're kind of down there. What were you saying?
Yeah, it looked like from our angle down here on the field, it was so quick and it was so bang bang. I think it was the launching of 24 when he came up and through underneath Evan Stewart. It looked like it was targeting with the way that Evan's head went back, and now they throw the flag out
At
of
the further
abundance of
review,
time.
there is no targeting on the play. It's incomplete pass.
Hey, it's a good call, too.
Second down.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that call because the steam came in with his face mask in at Evan Stewart, not the crown of his helmet, and the
Timeout
collision
on the field.
And the collision
Immediate
was on
timeout.
the collision was on the shoulder pad. So
Yeah.
it's not like he. And when I consider launch, you're just
leaving your feet
and going after him with the helmet. So
did not, and it was not. So we'll get a timeout with 12:25 remaining here in this fourth quarter. 35-14. Oregon trying to make it more. It's 11 second down and 10 at the Washington 16-yard line from our Confidential broadcast studios. We're back with more Duck football on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Wherever you are in life, once a duck, always a duck. That's OCCU. Since 1956, OCCU has helped the University of Oregon community take flight financially, like our remarkable checking and duck debit card that give Duck fans more for the things they care about, more for the game, more for gear, more for a bright future. Earn interest, show your Duck devotion, and start earning more today. Learn more at myoccu.org/getduckdebit.
A chip is just a chip without hell of a good dip. If you're looking for a never miss flavor that you'll never stop craving for game day, French onion is your guy. Real deal ingredients, ridiculously smooth and creamy texture, and off the charts crave-worthy flavor that makes any dip, dunk, or bite come alive. It's hell of a creamy, hell of a delicious, hell of a good dip. Official sponsor of the Hell of a Good Tailgate Tour.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action, 12:25 left, 35-14. Oregon Ducks second and 10. Having the right set of tires and wheels in your vehicle is just part of an essential safety checklist. That's why Les Schwab Tires offers free pre-trip safety checks of your brakes, battery, alignment, suspension, and steering. Stop by anytime or schedule your appointment online at leschwab.com. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952. Well, I'm going to have to defer to you guys. I have not looked ahead to what time the Big Ten championship game is.
8 p.m. Eastern. This is what I saw.
So
5 o'clock our time.
So if Coach knows you guys know that, and we're not done with this game yet, he's going to wonder why you're looking ahead.
Oh, I just read last week. I just read last week. I was just reading.
Fans know that the Ducks are playing in the game. We're just setting our schedules accordingly.
All right. I'll give you that.
Just doing some reading.
Tried to get you, and it didn't work. Good effort. I knew what that was. I just didn't want to say. I was trying to use that against you. Here's second down and 10. Gabriel with a snap from under center, rolling to his left. Wants to keep, now wants to throw. Got him open. In the end zone. Touchdown. Terrence Ferguson was behind everybody. I thought Gabriel was going to run it. He really sold that because the Huskies just did not stay back.
That bootleg action got him outside in a free vision of the end zone, and Terrence Ferguson sneaks in behind. Put a lot of pressure on number 25, Elijah Jackson. He had to either come up and get the guy in the flat or fade back and do Terrence Ferguson. What does he do? He stayed right in between, and that's not a good place to be when you got T-Ferg behind you.
Oregon shows swinging gate. Well, bring everybody in. By the way, for T-Ferg, number 1 in career touchdown receptions by a tight end with 15. But he's tied with some guy named Josh Wilcox. Wasn't he a wrestler? Actually,
at one time.
He was. Here's the extra point try coming up. Right-footed kick of Boyle. Boots it up and gets it through. Ducks add to the lead, making it 42-14. And by the way, another $1,000 donated for teachers From On Point, making a donation of $1,000. The Eugene Education Foundation for each touchdown the Ducks score.
Yeah, it's a nice little 1-2 combo. Take Patrick Herbert and put him out in the flat. That's where the defensive back gets locked in on and had to make that decision. Do I, if you're Elijah Jackson, come up and take Patrick Herbert, or do I drop and give up the 10-yard pass right in front of me? So it's a tough decision, but you always got to play that back guy. You'd rather run up and make a tackle short of the touchdown versus giving up a receiver wide open in the end zone, which is what he was.
Dusty here, I thought Dylan Gabriel kind of sold that too. It looked like he really wanted to maybe tuck it and maybe run. I think Washington started coming up on it.
Yeah, he did, and all of the defense was flowing because it was the same action of the fly sweep that they handed to Kenyon Sadiq earlier on the last drive. And so the defense flies with that. They only had 3 guys to cover the 3 that were out, 2 in a route and 1 on Dylan Gabriel. He looked like he wanted to run, but when you have T-Ferg that open, you got to get that touchdown.
Boy, Washington's defense was in a bad situation any way you look at it there.
Yeah, they were.
And Josh Wilcox wrestling name, Seabass.
Oh, my gosh, that's right. Here's the kick. And it will be returned. That's going to be Nada. Nada's going to come all the way up across the 20, 25, still at his feet at the 30-yard line, and we'll get it. That's still on his feet, would not go down. The pile pushes him all the way to the 32.
Well, another Toyota drive summary for the Ducks. 9 plays, 64 yards in 3:12. Terrence Ferguson, the 16-yard touchdown reception from Dylan Gabriel, and the Boyle extra point. Oregon 42, Washington 14, 12:08 remaining here in the game. And I think that was just Oregon's second possession of the second half.
It was.
Right?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns. Pretty efficient.
First down, Damon Williams. And the Huskies will go 2 receivers left, 1 to the right, tight end left side. And from that shotgun to throw. Pump fake right away, now going to run to his left. Still looking to throw the ball. Gets hit and will go down. That's a sack, and that's Tatum Tuioti. Moment ago, I told you that was 9, a new sack record for Oregon. It's 10. 10 is the most sacks in a single season, or game, beg your pardon, and Oregon now has reached 10. So they've tied a single game record of 10 sacks. That loss of 4 yards make it 2nd and 14. Damon Williams really has the Duck defense in his head now. Snap, turn, keeps it, going to run left. Try to go outside, gets a little, gets upended at the 32-yard line. Cam Alexander, I think, is one underneath. He was, and flipped him upside down. Very short gain, gets it back near the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down and 10.
Well, we talked about the importance on a night like tonight, on a cold day like today and tonight, the importance of being able to run the ball. Oregon's run it for 188 yards to Washington's 27. Huge difference in this game.
Dan Lanning said at halftime, our goal was to outrush the Huskies tonight. They've done it. 3 receivers string out to the right for Damon Williams. Damon Williams Jr. takes the snap, back to throw. Quick throw, catch made, but way short of the first down. Jackson makes the grab, but it'll be 4th down and long. And the Huskies out will bring the punt team on. With 10:31 remaining here in the 4th quarter, 42-14. Oregon trying to go undefeated in regular season play. Trying to make it 12-0. Big Ten championship game straight ahead. They know they're going to be in it. They knew that last week. But this is the game that counts. Punt coming up from McAllister. Good snap. Little bit of a rush. Gets a punt away. Deep. Tez is deep this time. At the 19-yard line. Going to go upfield. Goes out of bounds at the 25 or 26. And it'll be 1st down Oregon right there. And we'll get a timeout. Duck football brought to you by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. After a 44-yard punt and a 7-yard return, it's timeout. 42-14. Oregon with the lead over the Huskies and the ball back for the 3rd time here in the second half on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a 3rd-generation race car driver. and I dedicate a lot of my time going fast. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently or having trouble with routine tasks. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services and access available treatments. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Let's ask their parents a lot of questions.
Why can't people fly?
Gravity.
Is the moon really made of cheese?
Yep, cream cheese.
When can I move into a big kid's car seat?
For some questions, parents may not have the answer, but that's okay. They can't know everything, but knowing the right seat for their age and size will help protect them in a car crash. Find out more at nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
Where do babies come from?
Good luck, Dad. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Down on the sideline, our Toyota sideline mic, we got a boo and a yay going on. Every time Duck Vision shows this baby all swaddled up in yellow held up above the parent's head, everybody cheers. And then, Dusty, what are they doing when they show the Husky fans?
They're telling them they're disdain. I think they may be barking at them. But that baby is the warmest person in this building. They are bundled up. That looks like a nice little onesie. They got a duck onesie on.
Headphones.
And they're holding them up. Yeah, they're holding them up like the Lion King, and the whole crowd goes crazy.
Oh, my. Well, great crowd here tonight. 59,603. Seeing a duck performance.
That's a great onesie, I'll tell you. I mean, that thing is...
No, you're not wearing one of those.
Thick and fluffy.
They make it in shorts. Oh, my.
Think the Sports Network can get us one of those next year, Joey? Huh?
Just for you, Jorgie. I'll find a way.
Don't give him that idea.
I'll make sure that I cut the feet out for you.
It's got to be bright yellow if you do, too.
It's like a Ghostbusters outfit that was yellow, you know.
First down, Oregon at the Duck 26-yard line. First down after the punt from McAllister and a 7-yard return. And Dante Moore in at quarterback for Oregon with 9:51 remaining. Snap. Gonna quick screen pass out to Tez. Gets by on a great block. Cuts it inside the 30. Still on his feet. Now goes down at the 37. Saw the third guy coming and went down.
That's right. That third guy, he sees him like nobody can. DeJuan Riggs, by the way, at tailback, too.
Jeremiah McClellan also in the ball game for Oregon. Tez goes out. So some new bodies in, some depth, getting some more playing time. A lot of these guys have played. They're just getting more time now. From the pistol look, Dante Moore takes a step, turn, and hand it off. Riggs is going to go right. Almost got through. Going to get a nice first down run of about 5 yards. It'll be second down and 5.
So Jordan James finishes with 99 yards.
Oh,
dang.
Wow. Dante Moore, 6'3", 210-pound sophomore, the transfer from UCLA. He is a tremendous quarterback. Snap, and he go back to throw. On second down, throws, catch, diving out of bounds. Was it inbounds? McClellan made the grab. Did he drag the feet? He must have. They're giving him a catch on the far side.
I think as every bit as important, Jerry, is Jordan James' 99 yards and Noah Whittington's 67 is Jonah Coleman, 9 carries. And this is a 1,000-yard rusher coming into the game. 9 carries, 2 yards. 9 carries and 2 yards. You're not going to win many games doing that when your 1,000-yard rusher gets 2 yards in the game.
8:17 remaining. Clock moving here. 42-14 Oregon with the lead. On first down, the snap, back to throw. Pressure comes for a little screen out against Sadiq. Goes out on the left side, downfield across the 50 to the 45, and to get him the 43-yard line. Dusty Hare down on the Toyota sideline, huh?
It's something to keep note of, too, is that we are seeing Dante Moore tonight because this is his 4th game of the year, which means he can still preserve his red shirt every game from here on out. The guys who are redshirting are still eligible for play because postseason games do not count towards that redshirt year. So 4 games. This one is the last one for all of those guys to preserve their redshirt. Postseason games don't count.
Interesting. Here's The shotgun for Moore. 2 receivers out to the right, McClellan and Sadiq. And the snap and back to throw. Dante Moore looks, goes downfield. He's going to go out of bounds. And you got a flag down. Might be in a defensive holding area against Washington. Let's wait and get the official call.
Holding. Defense. Number 7. 10-yard penalty from the previous line of scrimmage. Automatic. First down.
Oh, we sounded a little excited about that.
Yeah, how about that? Where'd that come from?
Yeah, there was no doubt that Presac was holding. Holden just couldn't get away from him down the sideline. Yeah, 32-yard line, first down. 7:16, a clock moving. Dante Moore from that shotgun. Receiver each way, left and right. And going to hand it off. And Riggs, nice run. Almost. And we got a whistle. Flags down. 2 flags and maybe in the area of holding. Let's wait and see.
There were a lot of bodies on the field where those flags came in.
Yeah, it could have gone either
Hold
way.
or maybe a high-low. Who knows? Could be on defense. Who knows?
Could be. Neither team giving up position yet.
Personal foul. Legal low block. Defense. Number 13. 15-yard penalty will be added on and then the run. Automatic. First down.
Well, you rarely see that called against the defense.
Yeah, you're right. And a lot of times what will happen on that play is a defender will come in just to take blockers out. And that's exactly what they did. For Oregon, it was number 74, Dave Iuli. You know, Iuli went out there and got ready to block, and the defender came in and just cut him out at the ankles, and you can't do that.
Gabriel finishes the game 16 of 23 for 209 yards, 2 touchdowns, and ran 3 times for 20 yards in the touchdown, and he's on the sideline watching Dante Moore.
Yeah, that's the way a guy gets hurt like that last play.
DeJuan Riggs to the left side of Dante Moore. And give to Riggs again. Riggs going to cut it upfield inside the 10, all the way to the 6-yard line. Hard run. Going up north and south. Got a nice little hole, crease on the right side.
Boy, couple of times we've seen him play. Explosive, quick moves. Strong runner.
Second down and 2.
Pretty bright future for that young man right there. I think with the amount of, we didn't get a chance to see him early in the season. We were seeing everybody else. Now we get a chance to see him without wasting a red shirt here. Impressive.
From the pistol look, Riggs behind Dante Moore. 2 receivers out to his left, 1 to the right. Second down. And he sends Sadiq in motion. Give it to Riggs again. Going to go up the middle. 5, 3, 2. The big pile pushes into the 1. And it will be first down and goal from the 1-yard line. And a flag comes flying in well after the play. Oregon indicating that it may be against Washington. At least one of Oregon's players says it is, and I don't know what that's worth. But 2 penalty flags after the play in the dog pile.
Add to the play. Personal foul. Offense. Number 76. Unnecessary roughness. 15-yard penalty. Third down.
Connerly.
Well, it should be second down because, although it's a dead ball after the play, it might be third down.
It is.
Yeah, third down.
It was a dead ball foul. It'll be a first down. 1st and 15. 1st and 10. After the 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, so they got the first down.
Yep.
And then the penalty. All right, got you. Oregon's 6th penalty for 49 yards. So they got the first down, whistle blew, first down gained, and then the flag came out for the personal foul. So the 15 yards marched off, but it's still first down. But it's first down and 10 now, back at the 17-yard line rather than the 1-yard line.
Just a quick reminder, Josh Connerly is from Seattle. Might just have been saying hello to somebody.
Good catch by you. Here's a Riggs. Handoff. Riggs going to go left. Got some room. 10. Inside of the 10 of the 5. Dive to the pylon. Did he get there? No, just short of it. Dusty Hara, you're on the other side of the field, but I thought it was close, huh?
Boy, he has a burst like another little number 21 that Oregon fans have seen years ago. DeJuan Riggs, he has that little LaMichael get lost behind the line and then pop out the other side. He looked like he got shot out of a cannon towards that pylon.
He dove. His knees didn't go down, but he never got the ball to the pylon. His arm did, but the ball never got there. So it's at the 1-yard line, 1st and goal. Duck football brought to you by Coors Light, Mountain Cold Refreshment. Choose chill. Proud partner of Oregon Athletics. Celebrate responsibly.
Great effort.
Tremendous effort. And what a great burst of speed. So Dante Moore from the shotgun. Riggs will line up to his right. 2 receivers out to the left. Give it to Riggs again up the middle. He gets it in. DeJuan Riggs. Touchdown Ducks. Offensive line opened a hole for him. He just pushed his way right in. And Oregon adds to the lead with 5:02 remaining. Making a statement here on the final regular season game of the year. It's 48-14 with a kick coming. Big hole up front.
Anytime you can move guys off the line of scrimmage in a yard deep, you got defenders catching. It looked like catching DeJuan Riggs a yard deep in the end zone. You're not going to stop somebody from the
touchdown,
one.
Is it? How cool is that? Extra point try coming up. And Red Metters will kick this one up and through. Everybody getting a chance to add to the fun tonight. 49-14 with 5:02 remaining.
Yeah, Jerry, it was Sebastian Valdez, number 50 from Washington, got blocked a yard into the end zone, so he's making the tackle when DeJuan Riggs has already crossed the goal line and into the end zone. That's the type of push that Oregon's gotten here from an offensive line standpoint and the running game tonight. It's been tremendous.
5:02 remaining, 49-14 remaining. 5:02. We're going to take the break. Pardon me. Ducks on top on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Dear autumn leaves, you won't be covering roads alone this season. Take on fall in the powerful Toyota Tundra or tackle trails in a Tacoma. Head to Toyota.com for more info. Toyota, let's go places.
Before getting together with friends during pregame turned into an epic tailgate party, someone had to bring the 6-pack of Kona Big Wave. Kona Big Wave, bring the aloha. Copyright 2023 Kona Brewing Co., St. Louis, Missouri. Enjoy responsibly.
Since 1894, the rivalry between Oregon and Oregon State has grown to a fever pitch. The 2024-25 rivalry series is in full force, and the action between the Ducks and Beavers will be exciting. Year after year, the student-athletes, coaches, and schools take great pride in being part of one of the longest rivalry series in the nation. The University of Oregon would like to thank Pacific Source Health Plans, Albertson Safeway, Toyota, and First Interstate Bank as being the proud partners of this year's rivalry series.
Ducks.
Throws it over the middle. He's picked. Intercepted.
Huskies.
What a huge interception for the Ducks.
From the Country Financial Broadcast booth alongside Mike Jorgensen, here's the voice of the Ducks, Jerry Allen.
Thank you. Welcome back. 49-14 Oregon with a lead. Duck football brought to you by OCCU. Duck fans get more for the things they care about with remarkable checking and the Duck debit card. More for the game, more for gear, more for a bright future. Learn more at myoccu.org/getduckdebit. What a drive, Jorgie, and it was the guys on the sideline really excited about that depth getting in, and not just getting in and taking some reps, but scoring.
That's what I love about what this team's done here in the second half, Jerry. They pitched a shutout defensively, up 28-14 at halftime. It's 49-14 now. So not only defensively, but now you got offensive guys that get in and get an opportunity and take advantage of their opportunity. With the Toyota drive summary, 9 plays, 74 yards. DeJuan Riggs, a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Hirich extra point. Riggs had 6 carries for 38 yards. Oregon has now run for 226 to Washington's 27. Just love the way that this team is playing.
Oh, my gosh. 196, Ryan, push-ups. Here's the approach to the ball to kickoff. It's going to go high. Not very deep, but deep enough that it will not be returned. And it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
How about Gabe Herrick getting a chance to kick an extra point?
Yeah.
I mean, the start of a career, obviously. He's a young guy.
Yeah.
But an in-state guy, another in-state guy, gets an opportunity.
A lot of people going to be in the scorebook for this one. Participation, but not just participation, but making a difference. Getting ready for the Big Ten championship game next Saturday. First year in the Big Ten. Oregon making a West Coast statement. 49-14 right now, the Huskies. And trying to get something going, Damon Williams Jr. going to hand it off to Holden. He's going to go left, get about 2. And we got to check our spotting boards because probably got a lot of bodies in that ball game now for Oregon.
Yep, I see. It looks like Peyton Woodyard out there, as well as I think Kingston Lopa, 24.
Yeah, Terrence Green. You mentioned him. Jerry Mixon is in the game now for Oregon. 2nd down and 8. 2 receivers each way for Damon Williams Jr. On 2nd down. Back to throw, straight drop. Steps up. May decide to run now. Swings it out to his back out of the backfield. Coleman gets hit hard right at the line of scrimmage. Will end up getting basically nothing. Dalen Austin came up, lowered his head, and met him.
Yeah, that was actually Coleman did a nice job catching that ball. It was a lateral. He threw that ball backwards. Coleman was able to hold on to it, and then a big collision on the outside, but still brings up 3rd and long for Washington.
Dalen Austin and Coleman really a collision. 3rd down at the 26-yard line. Call it 3rd and 9. 2 receivers way out to the right. For the Huskies, Damon Williams. We have not seen Will Rogers the second at all. Here's 3rd down, back to throw. Swing it out, catch made. Muhammad out of the backfield. Not going to get the first down. Short of it, but not by much. He'll go out at about the 33. 2 yards short. And the Huskies, with 3:29 remaining, may just leave the offense on, knowing that Oregon is going to win this ball game, punt it away. Not going to accomplish much at all. They will keep the offense out on 4th down and 1. In the backfield, Coleman. I beg your pardon, Muhammad. Number 24, Muhammad. Snap, turn, hand it off. Going to go outside, get caught, and got the first down. Marion Winston had a chance.
Had a chance, didn't he?
Yeah. Just could not wrap him up. So, 2:46, and the clock moving. Damon Williams Jr. has had a tough night tonight. 1st down and 10 at the 37. Oregon's defense really put pressure on him. He's back to throw again. Quick throw, catch made, being dragged down from behind is Boston to the 40 of Oregon. Lined up to the outside, came across the middle. Not well thrown ball by Damon Williams.
Yeah, it was. Boston, I thought, might be a bigger factor here tonight. He's not the fleetest foot guy, but he is 6'4", and a lot of jump balls he wins, but the ball's not been thrown his direction.
Here's a handoff up the middle. Muhammad's going to go for about 4, almost 5, just to the Duck 35-yard line. Be 2nd down and 5, solely on the stop. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the 4th quarter. 2-minute timeout, 49-14. Oregon, go and say it. They haven't won this ball game yet, but they're going to be 12-0 in the regular season. They've been number 1 in the college football world for quite a while. And that ain't going to change quickly as they get ready for the Big Ten championship game a week from tonight. 49-14, timeout. Back to Autzen Stadium after this on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
If you know your party's extension, press or say 1. To leave a message in our company mailbox, press or say 2. Spoiler alert, it will be full.
Representative.
Would you speak to your mother in that tone?
Speak to a real human being.
You shouldn't need to shout into the void to get your health insurance questions answered.
Pacific Source Health Plans. This is a real person. How can I help you?
Human service, not automated phone trees.
BECU. You've heard the name, seen the letters. But what does BECU stand for? Simply put, not-for-profit BECU stands for people. For charting your own path. For choosing what's right for members instead of what's profitable for someone else. Because they are the reason our credit union exists. So we do everything in our power to help them reach their financial goals. BECU. Power in people. All Pacific Northwest residents are eligible to join. Federally insured by NCUA.
Hard to get any offense going. Here's Williams Jr. Going to keep it and roll right. He's got some running room with a block. Out of bounds. Hit hard at the 27 or 28. But looked like he was going to get a lot more than that.
Sure
closed
did.
on him. Ashton Porter was... He kept up with him. Aaron Flowers, I think, finally forced him out of bounds. But it looked like he was going to get a lot more than what he got. Got the first down to the 28. Stopped the clock at 1:54. Delon Williams Jr. snapping back the throw. Quick throw. And the ball's batted down at the line of scrimmage. Knocked down. Might have been Green. Green's 99, and he was in the vicinity. Yep, Green got that ball, knocked it down. Devon Williams, 5'11", 187, a freshman. Seems to be the future quarterback for Washington.
I think they'll always look for somebody else, though.
Yeah.
I mean, he can run around back there, and he's a okay thrower, but they've got to get somebody else that's equally dynamic, a little bit more of a pocket passer, and they'll get receivers to go with him.
Second down and 10. Williams to throw, going to roll to his right, stop, and look back. Wants to go to the end zone. Got him down there. It is caught. I think it's Giles Jackson who makes the grab. He got behind. Well thrown ball by Damon Williams will make it 49-20. The Huskies don't give up. Don't go away.
Now, Damon Williams starts on the right. Giles Jackson starts on the right side, and it's just a dead sprint to the left. Design play to be thrown back there. There was no other choice for Damon Williams but to throw it back to Jackson across the field. And it was just a sprint to the corner, throw it out there, make sure you get it out there, let Jackson run to it, and that's what he did.
Dale and Austin running from behind but could not catch up with him. Extra point kick coming up, placement to kick up, and it is good. So 49-21 with 1:43 remaining. And the Ducks will get the ball back, and we'll get another timeout.
On the field.
1:43 left from our Country Financial broadcast booth. Ducks looking to go undefeated. Are going to get there at 12-0, but they got 1:43 remaining before they get there. We'll take you there on the way back from this on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Shop online at Safeway.com. Head to the store and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Everything you need, from milk, eggs, fresh meat, and produce, and much more. Delivered right to your car. No need to leave the car or stand in line. And the best part, your groceries will be ready for pickup in just a few hours. Shop, drive up, and go at Safeway.com.
This season, the Ducks have their eyes on the ball, and fans have their eyes on the bundle, the McDonald's Game Day Bundle. Score big with the new cheeseburger pack, including 2 of the classic cheeseburgers you love, a 20-piece chicken McNuggets, and 2 medium orders of our world-famous fries, all for just $14.99, only on the app. Must opt into rewards at participating McDonald's, valid through 2024-25 football season. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Well, no one gets you closer to the game than SiriusXM for Big Ten Radio. Tune in for news, talk, and analysis from the offseason through the regular season. Postseason coming up. Get your free trial at SiriusXM.com/BigTenRadio. Big Ten Radio. Jorgie?
Well, before I give you the Toyota Drive Summary for Washington, it's time to spotlight today's Best in the Game, brought to you by Old Dominion Freight Line. And I love to give it to individuals if we ever can, but tonight's Oregon defensive effort is unbelievable. 16 tackles for loss, 10 sacks tonight, which ties a record for Oregon with 10 total sacks. Oregon's defense was spot on all night long, and that's why they are the best in the game. Old Dominion, best in the game. Old Dominion Freight Line works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs. Wow, what an effort by this Oregon defense. Jordan Birch, 2.5 sacks, 2.5 tackles for loss. Tatum Tuioti, 1.5 sacks. Mateo Uiagalelei, 2 more sacks to add to his huge total that he already has, which is, how many did he have coming in here? He had
Birch?
8.5. He's over 10.
Oh, yeah. 10.5. He had 10.5.
Pretty unbelievable. Great job, Oregon defense. Great effort tonight by the Oregon Duck team as a whole in their last regular season home game. Pretty cool.
And you're at 10.5 tackles for loss, but he had 8.5 coming in. Pretty amazing. Here's a very short kick. Lamar's going to take it, and fair catch it at the 10-yard line. And with 1:42 remaining, 49-21, most likely our final score, but with 1:42 left, a bunch of guys on the football team on that offensive side, they're like, come on, we're going to play football. It's not over yet. But this has been quite an offensive, but I'll tell you what, Oregon's defense 2 weeks ago against Wisconsin, pretty phenomenal. I mean, at Camp Randall, they just pretty much shut Wisconsin down.
Yeah.
The offense didn't generate a lot, but the defense won that game.
That was the night they had to carry the team, no doubt.
Yeah. So the victory formation for Oregon as they punt in tight and protect Dante Moores. He takes a knee. And the 1:39 ticking off. And you never get rid of, but it helps soften the memory of those last 3 3-point losses, particularly the 2 last year against these Huskies. Oregon, with 1:19 remaining, will be undefeated for the first time in Big Ten play. Victory formation again on 2nd down and 12. Approaching under a minute now. Now Tim Moore watches the play clock go down to 2 and then takes a knee again. And there should be one more snap. A lot of fans have already started making their way. The ones who are remaining here, got to be chilly. Got to be cold out there, but I'm proud of you. You did your job again tonight. And the fans started to jump, but you got to cut the music when the team comes up to the line of scrimmage. And Dusty Hara, the final 30 seconds, you said Tez is doing backflips? There he is. I saw him again.
He is the deep back in the victory formation. He did about 3 backflips and put an exclamation point on this victory for the Oregon Ducks.
12 seconds, and it will become official. You hope for, you look for, you dream of a regular season when nobody beats you. And right now, it's official. Final score, Oregon 49, Washington 21. Big Ten regular season over. Oregon undefeated, 12-0 in their first outing with the Big Ten Conference play. A special season and a long way from being over, Jorgie. I mean, this season is still... There's still a third of the season potentially left.
It's got a ways to go. There's no doubt about it. Nice to see Dan Lanning get his first win over the Washington Huskies and have that be the last one this year. And again, I enjoy having this game the very last game of the season.
Yeah.
Whether it's here or in Seattle, I think it's a great new way to start this rivalry because it is a rivalry for all those out there across the country. There's not many rivalries like this. Michigan, Ohio State, very close. This one could be that way, too. Always has been that way and is going to continue to be that way.
It's been a rivalry, but it's kind of a new rivalry now. And a great way to end the regular season. Final again, 49-21. Oregon, the victory over Washington here at Autzen Stadium. 59,603 fans. Well done. You played your part. You definitely played your part. Post-game show coming up here on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.